1, 2, 3, Rain, talk to me. We're gonna hit a beat and talk about my Eve. Everybody don't know what I say. I'm gonna do a beat.
Make it stop.
Rain?
It's
Why?
time to stop.
Why did you?
Rock, paper, scissors, right? We don't want Eve to be as simple as shut the fuck up, Seto!
Floods of like memes, and these small gangers are like, we're the elite of the elite. Do not fuck with us. We will kill you. We are the best players ever. It's like, dude, I did your shit. I did it better than you did.
You know what this conversation is like? When I say not enough supers die in Delve, and people tell me, oh, look, there's a super died in Delve. So it's like, when I'm
What are
talking
you
about
even
the balance
talking
issue,
about? We were talking about fucking balance, not supers
Yeah.
dying in Delph.
Look,
Why does
look.
everything with you have to be about supers fucking dying in
Shut
Delph?
up! Shut up!
Christ!
It's an analogy, moron. It's an analogy. Okay?
You guys stop arguing. You act like a fucking married couple. Jesus
It's-
Christ.
No, don't stop arguing.
It's an
Well, it
analogy.
is Trash Talk
It's
Tuesday.
an
I was
analogy.
like,
Hi everyone, welcome to another week of Trash Talk Tuesday. For some reason, Redline's making me do this. And I don't know why, but he's here.
Tacos.
Well-
It's tacos.
Oh, because he's eating tacos, apparently. He can't multitask. So anyway, we have your usual lineup. Myself, Redline, Rundle, Loki. I see Dom here, but he's also muted, so maybe he doesn't realize he's on the show. Or he's busy eating tacos too. Then we have your usuals such as Dawn, Atticus, Elkin, Gregorian. And then we also have some guests, Tara Reed, Ronald, Shayna. Oh gosh, let me read these names. Barculus, I don't know who that is. Hello, sir. And then Pitts. And then if there's anyone else under Tara's name, I can't actually read it. So anyway, welcome. Do you guys all want to say hello at once?
hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello?
Howdy.
Or count us down.
What?
What?
I said, or you can count us down, but yeah, that's all right. We just did it at once.
Yeah.
Moments passed.
Yeah, no, that's good. But yeah, so Redline wanted me to talk first. So this weekend I'm doing a massive charity drive for able gamers. So what this pretty much entails is using a Tiltify link. So Tiltify is a website that allows money to be given directly to charities. So no funds will touch my hands or anyone else's hands. It all goes directly to the charity. And we will be, I say we, so there'll be myself streaming amongst others. Some people have done YouTube videos to give it shout outs or other sort of fleets, media, propaganda, etc., to try and help promote this. The reason and the cause is because Able Gamers is a large 501c3, which means it's a certified charity in the United States. And what they do is they pretty much allow people with disabilities to play games, and they do advocacy for people with disabilities and gaming. So if you've ever seen the Xbox controller, the unique controller that doesn't really have joysticks, instead it has like pads and then buttons, that was help part by Able Gamers working with Microsoft. They will promote and advocate for, I would say, disability options within gaming. So if you ever use subtitles, colorblind options, key remapping is considered to help disabled people because that allows unique custom controllers to be used. So those are some things some players may be intimately familiar with, such as myself, because I always use subtitles, even though I can hear perfectly fine. I just am lazy. But they also do other work, such as custom controllers. So for those who are quadriplegic, can't use their hands, maybe they can use their hands, but not as quickly as a normal person. Then maybe they have something else, like rather than buttons, they could use something else. I know Gommel Knox is an easy example where he had a straw that he would use in order to help him play games that would control his mouse on the screen. So items such as that, and they do this free of charge. So if you know someone who is disabled and wants to play games, or you find someone in some way, shape, or form who needs it, you can refer them to Able Gamers, and they will do it completely free of charge. And that's purely from the donations that folks like us will give to them. So that is why I'm doing this campaign, because in a way it allows me to help those who aren't able to play video games right now to be able to do so in the future. That, and I also would love for more subtitles in video games because I hate listening to them. So anyway, so I'll be streaming this weekend. I plan on doing like a 12-hour stream Saturday. I know there are others involved. So folks such as like Manic, Drade, and Liara will be streaming, but they will not be streaming Eve. And then you have other folks streaming Eve, such as Scottish Dex, Urschlag, and quite a few others. I don't recall their names off the top of my head, but those I think were the big ones that signed up right away. I think
Someone
Redline.
doing a 24-hour stream?
Oh God. As far as I know, no. If you want to, Redline, you should.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of the possibility of streaming for 24 hours again. It was really fun when I did it like 2 years ago. I
It's
was
great. I
really
mean,
tired by the end.
It's tough to do. Did that once. Very difficult to do.
I've done it like 3 times, and I had to call it quits early once because it's exhausting.
It is.
But I mean, it's for a good cause. So I
Absolutely.
mean,
And that's March
so
19th through the 21st, right?
yeah. So
So this whole
us-
weekend, if you
yeah,
watch a stream and it's got the hashtag spawn together in it, that is a stream that is supporting this charity. So definitely look for those in your Twitch category browser and watch them and support. How much are you
yeah,
trying to
and
raise? 2 million? 3?
oh Jesus. So I have a personal goal of 1,000, so that's what it's at now. The thing is with Tiltify, it's very easy to up the limit, but you can't lower the limit. So I could put it really high, but then it's like sometimes like you never want to start completely outrageous. Like you want something at least reasonable. So for me, it's 1,000. I don't know if I'll be able to get that, but I'm
1,000
going to try.
million?
No, not 1,000 million. That's like a trillion.
1,000 US dollars or
Yes,
Canadian
US.
dollars?
US.
1,000 million's a billion, I believe.
I think you
Yeah,
could do
and
it,
then
Rain. I think you could do it.
yeah, I'm at least try. And then the other thing too, so you mentioned the hashtag spawn together. So that's actually from again a man named Steven Spawn. He's the COO, Chief Operating Officer of Able Gamers. He's actually disabled himself. I think he was technically born with like a terminal illness, and at any point it could take his life. But he's confined to a wheelchair, and I think a breathing apparatus. And he advocates for able gamers, or yeah, for able gamers and the disabled to help bring more awareness to them. And he's actually a great dude. I've worked with him in the past, and some of the stories he tells are just absolutely amazing with some of the work that they do. So this is near and dear to his heart, and he vowed for like his 40th birthday to raise $1 million for them. So this 1,000 may seem like a small goal, but it's like it's feeding into a larger goal. So he's already raised 250,000. I think it might be close to 300,000 right
Jesus.
now. Yeah. So
Just in
he's
general, like over the whole time, or just like recently?
since September. So
Wow.
it's been like 6 months, but I mean that much in 6 months is pretty well done. Like if you think of that as like if that were like your day job, I mean you may be making 500,000 a year. Like that's insane. And so the fact that he's been able to motivate people and bring about this good cause for folks, amazing. And I think it's more apparent now too with everyone working from home. you know, People used to be able to go out and see each other. So if you had someone who was, a lot of disabled gamers are considered higher risk too, because it's not just being quadriplegic. They may have, other medical illnesses. So the fact that now they're isolating, and the fact that they can't, be like you and I, where we can just take a stroll outside, easy peasy, willy nilly, has really brought about the fact that gaming is not just, a source of fun, but it's a source of community and a source of belonging for many people in the world. I mean, we're Eve players. We all know this, right? It's not just Eve as a game. It's Eve as like our second job, our community. So that's why I think it's very apparent now of how much those with disabilities need gaming, and how people in general probably need gaming too.
God, yes. So I appreciate that, Rain. I'm glad that you're doing that. I'm glad that you and everybody else are doing that. It's wholesome and it's good. And it's a great way to start this show that's gonna get really, really sour pretty quickly.
Or
I
we all
can
just
feel
yell
it.
at each other.
I can feel it because there's 16 people in the Discord channel. And I know what's gonna happen. Talking in Stations just raided us. So Talking in Stations crew, welcome to the stream. This is Trash Talk Tuesday. Ooh. Rain was just telling us about the Spawn Together campaign this weekend, March 19th through the 21st. So if you see hashtag Spawn Together on any stream, streaming Eve or other games, watch them, donate to the campaign. There's a bunch of different, there's a thing right there. So
Yeah, so that's the link. Anyone's welcome. Wants to be like, hey, I'm in Talking Stations, I want to partake. He can just throw the hashtag on there, have the link. Like I said, it's all through Tiltify, so there's no real concern of like somebody pretending to be supporting the charity but actually stealing money or anything along those lines.
It's gonna be really hard to smack talk if people are being sweethearts.
Yeah, this is
So I noticed that you have the ticker Goons in your name. Are you a member of the Imperium?
I am a member of the. I'm a member of Goon. I'm the
Why?
what?
Why?
What do you mean
Why?
why?
Why
'Cause
would you
fuck
be in
you,
that
that's
coalition? Why would you be in that alliance?
Because
Like
well, so I'm from
100%.
SA.
Oh,
That's-
that's why.
that-
Then. Okay, okay, fine.
I mean,
But
well,
why
to
would
be
you
fair,
say? Come on, man.
but
Hey,
what
can
do you
I
mean?
start
Why
the
would
show
I?
off with an
All my
important question?
friends.
I have an important
Yes.
question.
Go for it, Bill. Why not?
All right. So, hey, Pittsburgh, can you self-destruct and let me get your corpse? Because I just lost the one I had of you.
Why are you complaining, Redline? You're a goon pet yourself.
Huh?
Pittsburgh, you just contract it to me. I'll pick it up with like a Hordot or something.
He's AFK. Why am I a goon pet?
Was that
You're
Caleb?
literally taking money from INN. I know this for a fact. I know you're
Why are
staff.
you blowing me out like that, dude? What the fuck?
Because you just took stabs at a goon that was being nice. So I think that you should stand up and actually put your money where your mouth is, or rather,
You're blowing
put your
his
goon money
cover.
where your
He's
mouth
supposed
is.
to be deep cover.
Caleb,
I
are you
asked
projecting your
him
gooniness?
very simply.
Dude, how could you
Caleb-
blow Deep Throat's cover, man? Come on.
Caleb is trying to redirect from his personal shame. Let's not bring that up.
I think so, because I mean,
can't
the
talk
other
about
day when I was on a goon show that shall remain nameless. Okay, it was Don's show. Caleb
Awesome show.
all but
Yeah.
admitted to being a goon himself.
I can admit to
Wait, do you
nothing
guys not
like
have
that.
goon alts?
Rain
have
has
2
all the
goon
goon
alts.
alts.
Don't we all have goon alts?
I have an
I have
alt in
I have a
ASCII,
few.
and I
Yo,
have an assault
please-
an alt in AMOC.
I can
Do not-
proudly say I do not have
Do
a
not-
goon.
I
or
don't
an
believe you.
Imperial.
You just forgot that you still have those accounts, Rundle.
I do not. Never have, never shall.
Redline, there's way too many artists to name out for you to have a alt.
I fit right in, dude.
No, you don't.
So
You got any space to grab?
yeah, it's
But-
been rough. I've been using my alt in Fraternity to crab instead.
Oh, you mean your bot?
What space do you need?
I said alt, not bot. Alt.
Wouldn't it be better to get a tune into Pappy at this point? Because aren't they like ratting in builds?
First off, we don't say tune. Second off, no, Pappy's
character, whatever.
Look, all the
Tune-
space that Pappy holds is dangerous right now. I rat in an Ishtar, very quietly in a secluded pocket of space where no one will ever find me.
That sounds absolutely horrible.
I love.
is
Can I just
Yeah,
say?
like why would you rat?
I love how the zoomer version of issues in this game is the use of the word tune. By the way, that's amazing.
That is an
I'm just like,
Asian hatred.
It has to be gender neutral, okay? That's the thing.
Gender neutral? What is
Gender neutral.
What is gender neutral? Can we talk about
Never
that?
heard it.
I don't.
Genders, so I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's free.
It's a type of root. It provides like kind of a minty-like flavor, I would say, or like a I don't know.
It's
Okay,
got a
so
it's
No,
got
not
a
the
bite to
fucking
it.
hair
Fishy.
color.
ginger does not go with mint, my dude. Well, I mean, it goes with mint maybe, but it's definitely not minty.
I think
not
Canadians
even close.
manufacture a lot of sodas of it.
So
Cool story.
let's talk through this. So what all happened this week? From like I mean, we can just jump right into the war stuff because that's why everybody's here, right? Everybody wants
No.
to hear what we have to say about the war. You
I
know,
was
just like
told that-
every week, right?
Wait, there's a war?
That goons have evacuated all their party paraphernalia from 1DQ. Is this
Not
true,
yet.
Don?
Not yet.
I have
got a lot of it
moved.
in that jump freighter today.
Paraphernalia.
So I'm a jump freighter pilot, and I'll say I have moved out a lot of drugs, mostly drugs.
Is your name
strippers.
Eldon? Is your name Eldon?
No,
Okay, so that wasn't your alt that died in a 65 billion ISK ray.
Do you think he would admit that anyways, dude? Come on.
I mean, I would own the fact if I panic jumped to a Sino beacon that all of
don't
my
even
friends
own
have
the
been
fact that
dying
you're
to for
a
2
archer,
weeks.
dude.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
but-
pride in Eve. Like
The-
if you die, own that shit.
Dude, this you can't commit goons for this one because the amount of horde people that have died being warped off the Keepstar. I know a guy in Wrecking Crew got his fucking Titan warped off and killed. I mean, there's idiots on both sides of this war. So it's nothing new.
During the tie-dye, he got like what 2 Titans warped off. We saved one though.
Yeah.
Here's the
Fucking
real issue
Kelly-
about
Kelly
here's
got
the real
right.
issue about this beacon. Okay, so we used to do very similar in 1DQ, but the fucking name got petitioned all the time. The only thing is that goons find it funny when other goons jump to the beacon and die, so nobody petitions the fucking name of the beacon. So it just keeps happening, and people keep laughing at others.
Yeah,
Except
we're
for all the
like
people
it's
preaching
cruel,
about
but
That's actually
we
not correct,
we are
right?
Darwinian kind of like we
That's-
appreciate it. It's a service for us as much as it is for you.
So
Listen,
CCP
listen.
doesn't respond to those petitions because the Beacon and 1DQ has still been named after one of my Sino characters for the last month and a half, and obviously it was petitioned, right?
Who here believes in the Church of the Beacon? Who's a follower of that?
The Beacon
There's no
provides.
church.
See, it's a
I
fucking
have
cult.
said several prayers to the Beacon.
It's a fucking cult.
God, you are such losers. Like,
It's possessed. It's possessed.
Says the guy who lost a share onto the Beacon like 2
I don't
hours ago,
know
Bill.
what you're talking about.
God.
Did you really, Bill? Did you really?
He did.
Bill, you come on here.
Hey,
and
listen,
you
what's
talk
the next
all
story?
this.
We're going.
You
we're going.
you
What are we
come
talking
on
about? The
here
war?
and you talk all this smart shit. You say, "Oh, I'm strategically sound," and blah da 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 da, and then you are one of the many dumbasses to jump to a bait beacon.
I don't.
The
He didn't jump to it. He bridged to it.
The only thing I
You
ever jumped
bridged
to
to
a
it.
beacon in my life was a Hodred, and that was amazing.
Big Bill, the boss miner, AJI.
I hate beacons.
We're talking about the war. Okay, this is not war.
Is that what
affiliated.
contains the
Not-
Pittsburgh corpse, by the way?
Yeah.
Did that?
Bill, I thought
Actually,
Amok was
Pittsburgh
good
corpse?
now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. I need you to self-destruct.
I mean,
I'll change
I've
my
been trying
rhetoric.
to get killed a lot by Redline / Dave Archer / Mike Flood.
Excuse
He,
me.
he wants to
feeding
smell.
tweets
He wants to
instead.
smell
Am
the
I-
inside of your Titan.
Am I all of these goon FCs now?
I mean, they don't have any other FCs left. You're the best they got, Redline.
Yeah, Archer.
I mean, I was the best they had when I left. So I mean, you know.
That's
Oh,
quite
yeah.
the, that's quite
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
cargo, Bill.
Wasn't Pittsburgh still in goons when you left, though?
Uh-huh.
He was.
Redline
get,
had to
get
bring
fucked,
his
Redline.
protege.
Get fucked. His protege. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No,
The teacher
Mecca's
cannot
my
teach
teacher,
without a
dude.
student.
So one
Look,
thing
man.
that did happen this week regarding the war was that Matterall basically declared victory for Pappy. So good job, guys. You guys can all
Yes.
go home now.
No.
Thank
no,
you,
no,
Matt.
That
no,
was
no, no,
Caleb,
no, no,
not
appreciate
mine.
Was it not? Okay. Sorry. Caleb.
you,
Sorry.
Caleb.
Matterall's Twitch stream declared victory.
No, I was having a conversation with Rundle, and it was almost an adult conversation, and
Oh.
I verbatim said what Matterall then put in that video.
I'm sorry, I only believe what I hear on the meta show. So apparently, also, he really wants everyone to eat his ass. Apparently, so just wanted to convey that message.
Were some people
no
like
kink
that?
shaming. No kink shaming.
I'm pretty sure. No, it's not shaming, but I'm pretty sure he set like some kind of world record for anything that's been televised or streamed in the history of the world that has said that many times. Like legit. Like
So
holy fuck.
I'll set the record straight just so there's no confusion. In the statement that, or the title of the TIS video, it was said Delve has fallen, and I will make the statement: all but one constellation of Delve has lost its iHubs. Is the factual statement. Anything other than that is exaggeration or wishful thinking at this point. We still got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of structures to blow up. We got a lot of enemy ships that we still gotta, defeat before we get anywhere deeper. The Imperium is a strong
isn't
foe.
this the place to
They're
exaggerate and
organized,
brag?
they're careful, and they're fucking determined. And it's not gonna be an easy fight, right? So
That's not as sexy as a title though, Billy. So I can see why he went with the other one.
We got a whole lot of loving to give.
I mean, if you keep letting Redline feed, you only got a few more nights before you're completely out of ships. So
well, I mean, let's be honest here. The last 2 to 3 nights, we had one bad night, and we had 2 good nights, and the bad night didn't even come remotely close to as well as we did on the really good night. It was.
well, Bill told me that it was an epic win for them because they RF'd
Which
the
one?
Jammer despite losing a Keepstars worth
Oh,
of ISK that night. So, I mean, we suck.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't normally
Pittsburgh,
pay
what words are you
attention to
putting
the
in my
people that call me a coward, but I found it especially delicious when I got called a coward like 10 times before the op had happened, how we were going to stand down in F2OI, only to watch the Imperium Titans jumping out the next afternoon. I did kind of enjoy that delicious
Billy, I
irony.
never called you a coward.
There was
No, you
called
didn't,
really
Bill, but
good.
there's.
I called all of you a coward, not just you.
Running like cowards? Is that what they were doing?
There
No,
was some
they
really
were
good Reddit
like,
comments. Like some dude posted like, "Happy's a bunch of pussies. They're gonna run away or they won't show up or something." It
well,
aged
literally
quite well.
10 minutes after they had jumped into F2OY, I had people literally adding me on Discord being like, "Gonna fucking coward out, Villy? Gonna bitch out? You pussy? You're not gonna come? We jumped to tight supers." And I just, obviously I'm well used to this now, so I just said nothing, and I just enjoyed the deliciousness of
Billy was
watching.
busy sitting on the jump bridge in his salvaging oracle, making sure that everybody got on the school bus that is under the standard length of regulation. But that's neither here nor there.
Honestly, that was the night the jump bridge was broken, right?
No.
Yeah, that was the night the jump bridge was broken.
For F20?
Yeah, the T5Z to
For
F2Y jump bridge was causing mass glitches to anyone that tried to use it. It's happened twice now in T5Z. It's a serious issue when it happens because it doesn't just break the jump bridge where it doesn't work until downtime, which is how you guys got the jammer actually reinforced, but it actually bugs out the client of every person that tries to use it, where your mods will all go offline in your ship, you'll like black screen when you try to dock, like it's fucking insane.
Does it just teleport you
They,
to the
they
beacon or
didn't.
what?
They
Urgent-
didn't design access lists with the intention of people like bluing the entire fucking galaxy.
Well, that's not what causes it.
Come on, man. Billy, urgent question though. It's a question from chat, so I'm sorry if it's not very high quality. Well, not a question, but somebody says that somebody's quoting you as saying hell dunk or blue ball. How do you feel as the person who put ships on field to fight? How do you feel about someone
So it's
telling
important to
you that you're
understand that
hell
Hell
dunk
Dunk or Blue Ball has never been my strategy. I was the originator of take smart fight strategy. Regalin was actually the one that codified Hell Dunk or Blue Balls. The
And
Goon
who was
FC
that
from
exactly?
2013.
Goon FC from 2013.
He's pretty good at strategy.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy. Like, and when he said it, nobody really thought much of it because it was a war much like this, and there was an anger level that was equivalent, right? So, you don't want to give your enemy a line in the sand or something. I
He's
don't
never
recall
lost a shot on a
having
baby.
ever actually said that myself, much like many of the things that people say I said.
Unless you were
F20,
repeating it or
F20,
something, and
the
they're taking it out
strategy
of context.
used in F20 was a good strategy. If I had to use an analogy, I would say it's like double wrapping yourself in a full body condom made out of whitewashed denim and dry humping.
So if I was going to
Keepstar.
describe it as a strategy, I would call it a strategy that is highly effective and very easy to ensure the Keepstar reinforce.
The same thing that we've done for months now.
Well, this is, I think, the first time we did double jammers, where we cycled the jammer next door and used that to just gate in.
What's funny is like in Theta we were all talking. I was like, they're just gonna gate supers in from next door, right? And apparently, I'm the only person who thought of that. Once again, master strategist here. Master strategist. Everyone should hire me for their war
Billy,
efforts.
you should take lessons from Dawn. I bet she would never jump a char onto a bait beacon, dude.
Haven't yet. Keywords yet.
We're talking about the war. I would appreciate
Dawn, I'll
if you
say a
stayed on
prayer
topic.
to the beacon for you, okay?
No.
You'll be in my prayers.
Beacon, thou art mighty and a provider of goon tears. Please bring me the ship of Dawn Rhea.
Please stop. Please stop.
What I'm
please
praying.
Our
Jesus
beacon,
fucking Christ.
who art shining the light, we ask you this day to provide us the frags that shall carry us through the week. Your Savior and your servants humbly beg for you to provide.
As much as it hurts
cringe,
me to say this,
That was
our
the
enemy
gayest prayer I've ever heard. That's
just had a full body cringe.
All right.
Full body cringe.
Hear, O Pappy, Ajima is our beacon.
Hold on,
the
wait a
beacon is
second.
one.
Stop it.
You're making it worse.
I have to make sure that we all know that we're following Discord and Twitch rules. We're not using slurs of any kind on the show.
Was full body condom a slur?
Yeah.
The slur knows what the slur knows. Okay, it's fine. Continue. Was that the whole prayer, Billy? I want to make sure.
No, but I'm not gonna. The beacon will punish you for interrupting its prayers.
Well, the beacon's already punished Bill, so I mean.
No, you're with Etsy Dot, right?
Yes.
Yes, your beacon shall be incursion jammed.
Thanks.
That's so
Wow.
toxic, dude.
Your beacon
Ouch.
shall not provide.
Can we
Oof.
headshot that incursion, please?
That's mean.
Next time, you will praise the beacon.
Hey, Ronald, your alliance knows a lot about jumping to beacons. Do you have anything to say here?
I will never post a comment about this.
Oh wow! Now he's actually quiet for once.
So a little sidebar, Rain, can you post your link to your thing again? Keep posting it. I'm going to challenge all the people listening. Let's get her to the $1,000 tonight. She's already a third of the way there. Donate
Oh
So
my
some money.
god, did you
what
guys donate?
what is this charity
Maybe.
Rain's doing?
This is for able gamers. So it's the charity that helps those with disability to have controllers to play games, as well as advocates for disability options or disability options within games. So if you think like colorblind mode and whatnot.
Oh, and what are you doing? Like just streaming for it or to support it
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, just streaming to raise money. So the Tiltify link is in, I almost said local, Twitch chat. So you can just click it and then donate. It goes directly to the charity, so it doesn't have to pass through me or anything.
When are you streaming it?
Actually, this weekend.
This weekend? Like what?
Yeah.
Like a 24-hour stream or like
Yeah.
a?
Well, no, not 24 hours. So I'll be streaming from noon to midnight central on, actually no, it should be 11 to 11 central now. On whatchamacallit, Saturday. There are others, so like Manic, Liara, and Drayden are doing other various games. Actually, let me pull it up. I think some folks have added their names. Then you have
What game are you playing? Like Eve or?
Yeah, I'll be playing Eve. So Urshlag, Scottish Dex, and Sutonia and myself are all going to be playing Eve. Manic, Liara, and Drayden are playing other games. There might be some folks too who just haven't written their name down because they don't want to commit to a time that we'll be streaming.
So when you say you're all going to be, all those people are going to be streaming Eve, are they going to be doing it concurrently or like one after the other kind of thing?
Just whenever folks want to stream. So not one after the other. It's not like I know in the past we've done like marathon streams where like one person will stream and then someone takes over and then someone takes over. We're not doing that this time. I only had a couple weeks to prepare and I know those take lots and lots of effort to organize everyone.
So
Ron is.
Saturday, you guys are streaming.
Yeah.
Probably midday because I'd assume that's when most normal people play. Is you have like a target goal for how much you guys are trying to make, or?
Our first goal is 1,000, like something kind of simple to start out with. I believe Scottish Dex is actually giving away a Dread. I think it was a Phoenix if we hit 1,000. I'm
Is
gonna be
CCP
doing.
giving you guys like any skins for giveaways or anything?
I have over 200 skins to give away. I know Liara has game codes. I think a couple other folks.
I will literally
games to
give
give away.
you all of the partner skins that I have.
Thank you, Alex, for your $100. Keep it going. We're 40% of the way there to our first goal.
Yeah, so Ron is in chat, so he's gonna be streaming like normal. So he doesn't have his times up, but he's gonna do a shout out and have the links as well. I'll put his name on the spreadsheet actually.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
If everybody
If you hit
ran over it all.
$1,000, I'm thinking I might match it. You hit 1,000.
If everybody goes and totally does not pump silver ETF by BlackRock on Wall Street Bets, then I'll be able to match it.
So, are we
you could get a
competing
lot of
against
viewers
any
at
other games
UFC
with this competition of raising money?
I don't think it's a true competition, but I think if we raise the most of some other, because if you notice, it's like
What
a
other
team.
games are being played?
All of them. So Steven Spawn, the organizer of the campaign, is allowing everyone. So he streams games. It's like Among Us games.
Okay, whoa. So Eve players are far superior to Among Us players. I don't think Eve players can stomach losing to Among Us players, right?
Well, if you want, I can go and read off the teams. Like you can.
This is
actually
Trash
see.
Talk Tuesday. We need to talk some shit
Every
about
time
Among
I've
Us
played
players.
Among Us, I've
Like the
also been
people who play
playing
Among Us are the most simple-minded fucks I have ever seen. Like when I played it, I felt like dumber. Like
Well, just
everybody.
You never got to play. You literally just got murdered every time you logged
That's
in.
because you guys fucking saw my name and you're like, I gotta get Villy first, right?
What was your strategy in Among Us?
My strategy was just to die. So,
I pretty well
I don't
just
think it's acceptable that
followed
Eve should be.
Redline. You blame Redline, and everybody kind of goes along with it, and you make it pretty far in the game.
I like when the game first starts in the first 30 seconds, you panic button and then say Redline tried to kill me.
Dude,
I think we did a public game, and I convinced like 5 people that Redline did it with the first murder. He was
with
pretty
you.
mad.
we played together, your strategy was if you kill or vote Dawn off first, no matter what, your side would win the game.
I
And
mean,
it went
that was working like 95%, I think.
so stupid.
Okay, so if you want to hear the leaderboards, the single biggest individual is Okay, I can't say her name right. Negaorix. So she's the chick. I don't know if you guys remember her, but she was the one who like sobbed on stream during Last of Us when the bunny died. And like that's kind of like, so she's kind of pretty notorious. Like she's a big partnered streamer. She's raised 36,000 just by herself. And so we're together, all of us together for Streamfleet just now is at like 300. Just from tonight and from earlier in the week.
480.
480 now.
480 now. So if we want to beat her, we have to raise 36,000.
That it?
Wait, you said we have to raise how much?
36,000
to beat
To-
them.
Yeah.
To beat who?
Negorix. So she's a big partnered streamer. She's great. I absolutely adore her as a streamer and as a person.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck that. We're probably screwed. That's a lot.
I don't think Redline FC could even raise that much.
But
I mean,
good cause, y'all.
If we hit 1,000, I will lead a public fleet from Jita for everybody. What?
So are you
Huh?
guys like aggregating the money that you raise, or is it like 1,000 per streamer?
Yeah, so it's together. So if the link shows it's a team, so we are the hashtag Streamfleet team because that was like the easiest way to kind of make a team that wasn't just centered on me because I didn't want to be, I don't know, I feel really self-conscious about that. But so I put it under Streamfleet's name. So so you can make an individual profile and then link it to that team. So if you raise $100, that 100 goes to the total of Streamfleet. So then that way, instead of a bunch of individuals having their own campaigns and having to deal with Tiltify, instead you can just use the Tiltify link, the team link. So I know, like myself, I can make an individual link, but I'm just going to use the Tiltify link because I'd rather show the holistic sort of thing. But others may have their own personal goals. So if somebody has an individual goal of, hey, I want to raise 500 in my 3 hours of streaming, and then I'll shave my head or something, then they can do that to kind of demonstrate it differently from everyone else. So especially because many folks will be streaming concurrently. So then that way it allows for everyone to kind of, see their own totals if they would like to.
So are you gonna shave your head?
I'm not. I think I'll shave my head if we get to like 1 million like in the weekend, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Rain, you should get a 30 pack of natural light and then do a wizard stick every time you finish a beer. You duct tape the beer can on top of another beer can and you just grow it. For every like $10 you get, you chug one, and then your wizard stick gets taller and taller. And we can all quantitate how much you've earned based on the wizard stick.
What painful things could we do to make people pay money for it?
Spoonful of cinnamon.
I'm thinking
like-
I'm thinking like we do a stream, like a New Eden Post stream, just terrible, with like anybody wants to come on camera and just do challenges, like spoonful of cinnamon, eat a ghost pepper.
Really? Why don't we do like a roast? Like
freestyle
you sit on
competition.
stream and every $10 someone can come online and roast you.
I mean,
Redline does that every Tuesday, so that's not going to raise a lot of money.
Yeah,
That is
that's like the
show
shtick
actual.
here, isn't it?
come on, man.
He has
Come
a Discord dedicated to that.
Oh,
Which one is it?
I mean, I'd pay for Bill to say something intelligent once in a while. Like, I don't know if that's a thing. Like, if somebody could give him a note card, but
Does
We
Pittsburgh
should
have me
do, like-
blocked? Can he not hear me?
I can hear you, Bill.
All right.
We should do, like,
Penguins suck. So
shows.
there you go. Something intelligent.
Dude, I'm gonna
For
wipe F2 off.
charity.
No,
Roll
another one.
20!
Us could do like a cooking
do
show.
it.
One of us could like a spin-off home renovation show, whatever, for charity. That's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, dude, you
Crap,
could
you're
get
not in your car.
Bill or Bob on that shit. He'll cook some sweet meat.
Where the fuck is Briss Screwball at?
Probably taking
He's
shots like clothes like he does.
Running freighter runs.
All right, Brisk, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, either now or at any point in the future, I hate you. The red dot was fantastic, and I hope that you dream of red dots for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Isn't that only an option though?
The permanent fixture of the red dot was key to my immersion in EVE Online, and your foolish campaigning has ruined everything. That is all.
Just turn it back online. That's fine.
It's by default on. He's going to actually have to do something to turn it off. But
See, I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna be like, God damn it! Where's this fucking red thing to show me where I put my shit?
I'm just glad CCP finally listened to the community and implemented a toggle for it.
I hope we'll the war back on soon.
We're back on. What do you mean?
Or
So
ORE.
I promised Jeremy I'd tell a little story if he showed up on the show tonight.
OAR.
Here it is, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big OAR fan. Yeah, I like their music. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Jeremy,
not the only one.
We're in 1DQ, and Jeremy's like, "Guys, we're going for a fight. Here we go. Hold on now. I'm gonna warping us to belt 9. Belt 9. Here we go." And off we go. Tie dye. We're taking there, and we land, and we're sitting there, and he's like, "There's no damn fight here. What's going on?" And all of a sudden, he's like, "In Roman numerals, what is 9? Is it VIII or is it IX? Like, where are we?" Yes, Jeremy, you warped us to belt 8, not belt 9. Which, as it turns out, wasn't anywhere even fucking remote close to the fight anyways. It was classic Jeremy.
They don't teach like education really anymore to kids.
You need to play some Final Fantasy. That's how you learn Roman numerals.
It becomes even worse when you realize I have 2 years of Latin classes and I'm in an honor society for classical.
Actually, it's funny. Every time I type FF14 in a thing, it comes up XIV, and I'm like, why do they do this to me?
Your teacher must be so proud, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, I got a C in this class, and I got because I dropped out before they could kick me out.
Are you talking about high school or college or what?
Oh no, it was college.
So what else happened this week? Anything else exciting?
I failed math in high school, actually.
Sorry, Bill.
Was that this week or?
I discovered a new Pokemon game got announced coming out
But-
this year.
Oh
Damn right it did, Don.
And apparently Pittsburgh is a huge Pokemon nerd.
Yeah, if we don't wrap the war up by then, I'm abandoning you guys. That's done deal.
You want to battle? Let's
Pokemon
go.
game.
Can you kill Keepstars in Pokemon? Because it seems like you can kill Keepstars anywhere, anytime nowadays.
That would be funny if you like could find Pokemon in Eve, like every little Keepstar the one pokes out. Gotta catch them all.
I mean, I wouldn't have to catch very many in Delve at the rate we're going.
If you know what's funny?
Oh, we got a
is
lot of work ahead of us.
If Eve Alliances were Pokemon, right? You would think that Goons would be like a Beedrill. But I think you guys are more like a Kakuna. And you just won't ever evolve.
We're hardening up.
Like a Bidoof, actually.
What do you mean?
Odd
They're like
AF.
a Kakuna. They're in their shell using Harden. That's all they're
They would,
doing.
And we
they
are
would literally be like a
extremely
Vespa
hard.
Queen or like a Mega
What's a
Bee.
Vespa Queen?
Yeah, what?
It's a bee Pokemon. It's a female
Original,
bee Pokemon.
original generation only. Those other
Yeah.
600 Pokemon
What are you talking
don't
about?
fucking exist.
Test may as well be like literally Tyranitar. Like
Who is Tyranitar?
Oh my god.
Tyranitar is Gen 2, which even most of the people who say OG only are a lot consider Gen 2 to be part of that.
They have dinosaur Pokemon with 150.
Cubone.
Yeah,
the old
Dragonite.
school dinosaur
What is a
fucking
Dragonite?
Pokemon.
Or we could be
Pterodactyl?
Tyrantrum, I
Agumon,
think it
who
is, right?
evolves to Greymon.
Yeah, and you know what else it evolves in? I don't
Metal
fucking know, but
Greymon.
I don't really know. But penguins
Does
fucking suck.
what was the question, Rain?
Fuck you, Bill.
Rain, that's Digimon.
Thank you for getting the joke. I said there were dinosaurs with the first 150.
Bill, let's
Digital
dual
monsters.
Titans, dude.
This conversation's so cool. Like, I bet I'm gonna take this conversation to the
Welcome
next
to
bar I
Nerds,
go
Bill.
to.
We are all nerds.
I mean,
Go ahead, take it to the next level, dude. You know, you can control the
nerds
topic.
play
Go
Eve.
for it. Get it. I didn't realize that me actually talking about Pokemon would tap into Gurgurn's like super Pokemon nerd center and
I've
actually
literally
get him
been-
to explain to me how some OGs view the second generation. I apologize for that to all the viewers. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't realize it would happen.
I've
This
literally been
this
playing Pokemon for like 3
conversation
weeks.
is about
Like,
as hardcore as the F20 armor timer.
Because
Aside.
nothing happened at the F20 armor timer because you guys didn't come in. You forgot that Stargates exist.
They cowered it out. I know.
I gated into the jam system. Why couldn't you guys?
Oh, it's like we couldn't jump on top of you when you jumped to your safety point and then warped in and gated in, or just jump to the gate immediately.
Why didn't you
and
fight
gated
us on the gate?
Oh, I don't know, because we couldn't jump there ourselves. God.
Why not?
You could
Jump
undock
in-
and warp. You
It
don't
was
have to jump.
literally next door to NPC space.
I'm gonna start calling y'all.
Oh, okay, so
Bubble
we're
Boy.
gonna
Super
you
Titan
know,
fleet of Pappy is the Bubble Boy.
so we're just gonna jump into the NPC system, gate into your 1,500 to 2,000 subcaps, and never leave the gate. That sounds like a good plan. That sounds like a great
the plan.
plan.
You're telling us about how you're
Can
gonna take back Delve was use NPC Delve and
Can you listen
gate.
to what you just said yourself and tell me how that differs from the strategy that every smooth brain in Goonswarm seems to think that this war should go, where we should just all faceplant into 1DQ
Listen,
while the
we can
jammer's
want
up?
what we want. We can want what we want. I never said it's not tactically sound, but it's just bitchy and stupid.
Okay,
That's
but
literally your
when you
alliance's
guys call
strategy.
us cowards for not doing it, the irony of us not calling you cowards for not doing it in another situation seems.
It's
you know.
completely different though. You outnumber us like 2 to 3 to 1. Listen,
It's
like,
completely different though.
It is. If you can't see the difference
like-
in situation, I can't help you there.
Well, it's
Like
completely different where you
shuffleboard
guys
and
have like 5
wheelchairs.
Keepstars in a system and like all your supplies there.
I moved my shit, bro.
We're not like going around saying, "Oh, the F2 Keepstar is going to live forever." You guys are saying you're going to live in Delve, so F2 didn't need to be saved. 1DQ does need to fall, unless you just want us to live there forever. Which fuck it, I'm fine with that.
The
But
Bee Nature Reserve.
We plan to kill it all, right? Like that is the plan. It's just we're gonna do it the way that is most convenient for us. And the fact that you guys might not like that we use Cynojammers doesn't cause us concern. It's just laughable because it's like, you cowards using a Cytojammer. It's like, bitch, what are you doing 1DQ all day? It's like, that doesn't count. We're outnumbered. It's like,
I mean, to be fair, I spend most of my time in T5Z, so.
I'll have a child.
well, even
by
better.
the
The
time
young
I
jammers
level
do
1DQ,
T5Z most
and
of
I
the
won't
time.
be able to play. Not really. I'm just saying that's like the timeline. Let's not take.
What's the timeline? I'm sorry.
I said that I will have a child by the time that 1DQ comes around, and I won't even be able to play.
That's what
You
people were
will,
saying
or
about
you could have.
M2. Like that's what people
Are you
were
gonna
saying
be a
about
dad,
M2
Bill?
though.
No, fuck you, shit. No, I haven't.
No, no woman will sleep with you.
I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
Bill's married. He's
Oh,
getting
is he really?
Yeah, Bill's
Jesus.
married, and they're both at breeding age. They'll have a kid at some point.
That's too.
Breeding age?
Just
What kind of
because
language
they're
is
a
that?
breeding age doesn't mean he's gonna have a kid, Don. I'm not sure you
Friggin'
understand how this
breeders.
works.
Yeah, he has to get laid for that to happen.
A kid is too much plex right now. So
All right, well played, Bill. You got married ahead, just to thwart my joke.
Means good to go.
You know, I've heard
I
it
couldn't have
on
called
good
that.
authority that Bill is actually like very handsome.
Well,
His
whoever
profile
told you that
profile
probably
picture's
also
here.
told you that Pappy's a bunch of cowards.
Yeah.
So
I
you
couldn't have
probably
called
should
it.
Bill has. What are
Bill
you
being
talking
married.
about, Pitt? Bill has great hair.
Bill doesn't have any
like-
hair.
Yes, he does. Just because he's got like a small bald spot in the back, at the front and sides are all super like pushed back and nice.
fucking shade, huh? Yeah, this just went from like I was feeling good and then straight down to the gutter.
Don,
So,
whose
like-
fucking side are you on? Goddamn.
Mine.
Don's on Don's side. Don has
Listen.
protection for me. Anybody who's mean to Don is getting a stick. Big old
I am
stick.
constantly mean to Dawn in
It's because you have a crush on her.
Yeah, with his DSLs.
Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know what that
Never.
means, but yeah,
I
probably.
already
I don't know.
explained it once. If you don't remember,
Anyways.
it's not my fault.
Anyways,
Well,
as far as the war is concerned, it's very boring right now. We're just in the structure clearing stage, and we're going to be at the stage for a while. There's going to be very few opportunities for large, meaningful fights unless Imperium kind of comes out of the castle and tries to, enact a sortie or something. So obviously they did have some success. I think it was on, what night is it tonight? Tuesday. So like Friday night, Saturday night, where they did kill the PSI hub, and they won a fight
Friday
with
night?
subcaps. They
So
even
wanna-
managed to kill my fax, and I know they
Oh,
were
let's-
super happy about
let's talk
that.
about- We can talk
Let's
about
talk about the
you
GE
got
I have.
faxed. That was
I
the
bet
night
the
we
GE I
spanked
have.
you.
that was a fun night. Though
Yeah.
I had a blast because we killed that special monitor Jeremy had.
Oh, it
And,
wasn't mine. It was a donation by Hanzo.
Yeah, and we got revenge for it, which was actually pretty
You
satisfying.
didn't get revenge for it. You didn't take it back. You just destroyed your own. You destroyed Hanzo's monitor. How does that make you feel?
Hanzo had liked it a
Well,
lot.
that's just like what they did with his alliance. So.
Oh, holy shit!
Jeez.
Holy fuck!
Boom.
Hit me with
Jesus,
a wrecking
Billy,
ball.
where did you get these guns?
I don't know if that's
Goddamn.
the correct phrasing.
What happened
I mean,
when
look.
a monitor? I
Well,
literally just
here's
really,
the funny thing.
I have
No.
another one.
Let's talk about Hanzo for a sec, because this is something I enjoy after the situation we've had. Hanzo's now stuck in W6V with half his super fleet islanded away from any way to get to the mothership. Because
stuck
F2OYs, yeah. I mean,
in
unless
the Keepstar named after my dick.
well, I mean, until that Keepstar,
What? Is it called Tiny?
Wow. That's terrible.
Oh, that is damn. I set myself up for that one, didn't I?
Kinda, yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird. We can talk about Hanzo. Just like don't seem like a bitter ex-girlfriend about it, because that was kind of creepy.
My God, she totally. Oh my gosh, her hair was so ugly.
Did you see what she was wearing?
Let's be clear here. If I want to sound like a
Those
bitter ex, all I would have.
sunglasses
Oh my God,
I
Becky.
swear, bro, she's crazy.
weren't
That's
even
how.
Dolce and Gabbanas.
If I want to sound like a bitter ex, all I'd have to do is be like, Siberian Squad is next. They're gonna fucking pay. They'll never live here while I'm here.
Whoa,
Wow,
who
that's a
brought
perfect
Matani on the show?
impersonation.
You can't be that cool, Billy.
That just took me back to
Should,
Command and Conquer. I was press F.
You sure it just didn't take you back to Saturday?
Billy, can you do the eyes too?
Really, you
Twitch,
should talk
my
about
eyes,
Hanzo
Twitch.
could have been
Wait.
a good third string FC or what he said about you.
Do you people like actually watch the meta show?
Absolutely
No.
not.
But I don't have to watch
Then,
to
like,
know what's
why
said.
are you quoting it? Like, how? I have no. I couldn't tell you a Mittens quote if you fucking paid me.
Dude, literally, I don't have to watch to know exactly what they say, because it's the same thing they've said for the last fucking 25 weeks.
Oculus, that's not true. You
Wait,
can do at least
that's not
one Mittens quote. Eat my ass.
Yeah,
Oh
come
yeah,
on,
that's
dude. Everybody
my
can do
favorite
eat
one.
my ass.
Yeah, I did see that. That was great.
I personally, and Villy, you might disagree, but I think my favorite Mittens quote is calling Villy Mr. Fourth Place. I thought that
Mr.
was really
when it came on Trash Talk Tuesday, and then immediately right away as soon as he was
Yeah.
done talking.
What do you call him? Mr. Third place?
Mr.
Second?
Fourth place, which really didn't make sense. Because like
there's so
there
many
isn't
three
really
blocks. What?
yeah, there's only really 3 major blocks, so it's like,
well, because 2 is not a winner and 3 nobody remembers.
Are you singing
Yeah.
now?
There you go.
I don't know. I would have enjoyed a little bit of verbal sparring with the old man, but is what it is.
Is he like your dad?
Well, I mean, like Mitani was kind of. How do I put this? Like, I don't know. I worked for Mitani
Billy
for
was
good 4 or 5
adopted.
years, so like.
Oh my god, this is like fucking Game of Thrones. What the fuck did I come back into?
FYI, my Magikarp just evolved into a Gyarados, so hype.
Level
Okay, now it
20.
can be useful.
Took
Abandon
forever.
it. Abandon it. Abandon it right now, and I'll give you $100.
I never had the patience to evolve a Magikarp.
Go catch another one.
This is so cool.
If you
guys.
don't have the
Come on, keep
patience to
going.
evolve a Magikarp, you don't have the patience to catch a Phoebus.
I wish we could evolve your
What
intelligence.
is a Phoebus?
Ew.
Your mom.
Phil, you literally
Wow.
cannot talk about anybody's intelligence because you jumped a Char onto a bait beacon.
Is
He
Redline
didn't.
the only one who didn't realize that this was a? Wait, has Redline? Have you
Nobody
seen that
told
now?
me, dude.
Well, I mean, even
Billy,
though
you're
it's like
forgetting
pretty
Redline doesn't
obvious you
log in.
did it intentionally, you still lost Aria and like gave
Have
the
you seen their
campers like 100
insurance?
mil. Yeah. So?
It's pretty nice.
Wait, did
What
you
do you
lose it intentionally?
The items in the cargo would suggest it was intentionally lost.
No, no.
What
it
was
couldn't
what
have
was
been.
in the cargo? Was it a bunch of hookers?
It was a bunch of male exotic dancers in fluids.
Livestock or something, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It was just
livestock,
it was just a
exotic
bunch of
dancers,
memes.
some
There's a
lube,
corpse.
and
There's a corpse. I thought the corpse, I thought the name would show up on the kill mail, but it doesn't. and I
No,
was
it's
super disappointed.
what is the
Probably
name?
Cypher's dead body.
Pittsburgh 2989.
Yeah, it's my corpse.
Wow.
So here's
We
a
were
real
going.
question.
We were going to a
anytime
Penguins
you start
fan
peeing,
party.
anytime you start seeing people self-destructing their capitals for insurance, you know things are going well. Obviously, preparing for the evac is good.
I know that was my. If you
So-
notice the name, it was the GSF evac standard fit.
So speaking of things going well, how's Legacy doing right now?
Less well.
Like,
not as good.
what do you mean?
Oh, damn! I was expecting some
We're going to
spin.
talk about the GEI hub now. Is that what we're
Yeah,
talking?
they lost
Oh,
GE
that
Tech
just
iHub
that
today.
just
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, we can talk about GI Hub in a sec, but basically, we've been losing structures in the back lines for a while. Lost a couple faction forts, a couple Sotillos, big chunk of Catch, Mencia, Tenerifis, Impasse, etc.
Didn't you
A big
lose them where
chunk, you mean
Jim's
all of them.
quarters are today?
Yeah,
You
ARP
lost
did.
a bunch. Why are you
Yes,
talking?
we certainly did.
You took mine. So fuck you guys losing yours.
It's like
Come on,
Legacy
let's-
Coalition jumped to the beacon as
I
well.
lost. I'm salty
Okay,
because
whoa.
I lost implants.
Do we want to? Okay, let's be clear. Do we want to say that all of a sudden faction fort losses are consequential?
It's funny.
Okay, okay. I was like, let's see if we can catch him on that one.
They don't actually matter, but it's still
Exactly. Okay, there we go.
Actually, the one in ZXB got picked up like 2 months ago. So
Yeah,
it's
you guys
fine.
have evac'd a good chunk of them.
Look,
I
how
mean,
come
you
you
still
guys
lost
didn't buy
80% of them, but
How come you didn't buy it off us? Why didn't you approach us to buy it from us? It was a
I
faction
did.
fort, is it?
I did offer to buy them all.
No, ours, the ARP one. that
Because
we
fuck
got. We
you.
just lost it.
What-
Oh
what
well,
happened
all
to
right then.
money?
I wasn't. Is your name
Brother,
Loki?
blow your shit up.
Is your name
Because-
Loki? Oh, that's right. Dreadbomb works for you guys. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
You
he's
speak for
our friend
Dreadbomb
now,
now.
right? Loki's also not here to answer your question,
David,
but as the new Dreadbomb liaison for Goonstorm, I'm sure.
He's here. He's just muted.
doing
So-
stuff and
Yeah,
other.
Would you like to speak in here, Tara? This is Tara's
Obviously,
point.
it sucks to lose space as Legacy is doing. And I say this as someone who's, Test is losing a bunch of our space and structures and Sov as well, as we have been for the better part of 6 months. It is part of the war, right? And it, helps
we
keep you
just
focused on the goal of moving into Delve, right? What?
Whatever. It's
talking, like-
fucking great because all your assets get stashed in one
So-
spot. You don't have it spread out all over the goddamn
It
galaxy.
is actually pretty true.
Yeah, it
Here's
is
a
kind
follow-up.
of a
Here's a follow-up question. Because I'm trying to just drown out the goon spin and ask you actual questions about Legacy. So is the plan to have all of Legacy live in Delve and period basis in Aquarius? Like those 3 regions? Is that the plan?
Fountain as well. Fountain has fed up.
Basically.
I mean, Fed Up will hold that for about 3 weeks, but that's fine.
Oh, you're being generous.
Basically, the plan is, yes, for Legacy to live within those 4 regions.
Now, including like Army of Mangoes and all these other groups, like everybody's just gonna bundle up together, just like the Imperium did.
To a degree. Yeah.
So what's gonna stop you guys from becoming the new Imperium?
I think it's a safe bet that we are not the same size, and we are not by
'Cause
any
the old
means
Imperium hangs out in the shadows
culturally
of
the same.
Delve.
We've
sure.
found it basically impossible to stay without a war for more than 5 or 6 months before our members start losing it and trying to kill each other.
Redline, there's a really simple answer to everything you just said.
Okay.
There's a lot of dreads that people aren't moving back north, bro.
Uh-oh.
No,
I
Oh,
know
yeah.
who lives up north.
it's not like we haven't had like thousands of dreads there all
Oh my
the time.
god,
for the
Don,
past,
we're
like,
not
5
talking
years.
about dropping on you.
Oh well, I don't believe that you'll drop on Legacy anytime
Well,
soon.
not
Pittsburgh
anytime
literally
soon,
got
probably.
kicked from an alliance for dropping on Legacy.
I think
Hello?
you forgot
Hey,
what happened to
Pittsburgh,
me.
Don said you's a bitch.
Yeah, Don said apparently I've never dropped on Legacy in any way.
No,
Okay.
not what I said. Did I say that? I'll have to
That's
rewatch it.
kind of what you were implying, I think.
Literally,
more
what
than-
you
said he
said is that
won't.
we won't
I
drop
said
on Legacy.
She's right. It was old Mecca, and then Pittsburgh was like up
I
on there.
hate you so much, Phil. Oh god.
Oh, did everyone see that like really cringy
Stop.
Omeka post? They got like
Nope.
800 like messages. It was great. I was
Well,
like number 3 on that one.
You mean when Omeka makes a
post
post and every single person in the Imperium feels the need to like
It's
yell
not
at
just
Omeka and tell
Imperium.
him how wrong he is?
Billy,
Well,
I
he
feel
was
like the show
also-
opens with a clip of you spurging at
Yeah.
Omeka.
Listen, me and Omeka have had our differences, let's say.
Don't
But
even.
I am
As soon
I am
as you
more
were
than
attacking
willing.
the Imperium, oh my god, Omeka, we're BFFs, brofist.
Dude, anybody who spent any time with me and Omeka knows we're not brosives. But I can respect his opinion. And I can absolutely and if you watch the clips from 3 months ago, I was very clear then, just as I am now, that when it comes to people who made like real impactful changes on the game, who affected things through their time with CSM, there's no question of a doubt that Omeka's up there. And it's important to understand
We're
that
still struggling through it to this day.
Yeah. It's good fucking bullshit.
We should call him Olmeca Stone instead of
What
Olmeca.
if I don't know if you can talk
My
about this,
favorite
Billy.
part is that he keeps spouting about like, oh, goons are brainwashed to not like me, be mean. No, bitch.
Well, that's
Bitch,
true,
listen.
right?
No. We came up with that all on our own.
Stop talking about them. Just stop talking about
I
them.
Well,
like
proving his
that's like
point.
the one thing that like sets me off because that dude like is so delusional about why people are mean to him. We're mean.
Don,
People are
you
mean.
never show people what triggers you. You can't
Oh, you're
share
right,
your
sorry.
weakness.
You're
Yeah,
right, sorry.
I'm
Hold it
triggered
together,
by
guys.
I'm triggered by people subscribing to this Twitch channel.
It's true.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
We're not.
Don't worry.
Fuck.
I'll keep together. I don't even subscribe to INN. I don't subscribe to anybody. I think I did one like Amazon subscription and that's it.
The
Yeah,
thing
and
you're
Freeman
missing, Redline, is
subscribed for free, right?
the newest thing to get subscriptions apparently is to just get plastered. That seems to be the only goon strategy at this point, is just get drunk in 1DQ.
Yeah,
Gonna crush some brews?
Didn't realize that alcoholism was that popular,
I have
but
a-
should really get on that train.
I have a 16 pack in my fridge next to my desk. I'm in, dude.
Pittsburgh, I'm sorry we're not up on that old duels level like you are. Okay?
Hits, that's always been a thing, back even when last streamed.
Literally nobody got that joke. It's
Also,
sad.
Don, if you have
Such a
Prime
good joke.
Gaming,
I got
if you
it.
have
I got it,
Amazon
Bill. I
Prime,
chuckled
you
a
should
little bit.
definitely do a sub because it's literally free to you.
I know. I did it once, but then I don't remember how to do it or
You just click
whatever.
the button that says subscribe for free.
Oh, my finger keeps like freezing up. What the fuck?
Come on, dude, just click the fucking button, Bill. Just click the
I know
button, man.
It says I'm already max subscribed to Ranya SMC right now.
Oh, nice. Hey, look at that.
Hey.
Don figured it out.
You get 1 month and that's it, Redline.
All right,
1
thanks.
month. Your
Thanks for
1
the
month.
money, Donnie. I appreciate you. And
I'm actually
Shin
super
Pai.
happy that you're supporting Ron. I think we're really lucky to have him kind of be the ambassador for the game in the last couple months.
I mean, I'm not
Thank
going
you for
to
supporting
on
Toast.
stream, but I like Ron too.
I'm back, by the way. I had to do a fleet.
That was talking shit. I shouldn't have said that.
I'm just
What
going
do
to
you
say,
mean?
Cypher, you're embalmed in the Kool-Aid. Your opinion doesn't count.
How's the charity going, Ryan? Good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I haven't
Keep going.
actively tried to raise funds right now, unless we're doing it on whatchamacallit on Trash Talk Tuesday.
Do you have, options?
You're at
Can we buy
480.
options?
I'll just keep
Do you
I'll
have
just
all
keep
the
putting the
fun
link in
built
chat.
Yeah, come
No.
on, guys. We're halfway there.
Sadly, my computer can't handle it.
Halfway to what?
20.
$1?
No, do $1,000.
$1,000.
So
Nice.
I wanted to ask too. So I've seen a lot of stuff about Legacy, like losing a bunch of people, just like hemorrhaging people. Is that a thing that is actively happening, and is it because
really.
of the war?
We're
But, like,
hemorrhaging structures and Zov. There's no doubt about that one. But membership
at-
is.
Have
If you look at
so strong.
Because I
Say again,
assume
Don, sorry?
I assume most of them are going over to Brave or Test or neutral areas.
Can you
But
say again,
if-
sorry, Don? I didn't hear your first part.
If you look at like Rosada Regnum,
Rosada split.
Yeah, like shit's been going like crazy, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
but they're just in a different alliance. If you look, Sentinel Dawn just picked up all the people that Rosita lost.
Where's Sentinel Dawn? Are they in Legacy too?
Aquarius, they're part of Pappy.
Okay. Well, as I
So
said,
they're not.
like
So they're not actually leaving. They're just transferring to
Reformed.
a different place, basically.
Is this like a new alliance or something?
Yep. Reticuli from Rosada is running it. Everything I've seen so far is like Reticuli is pretty new in this kind of a role, but he's a really strong guy. He's really energetic. He's pretty switched on. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to kind of come through it. I mean, this is obviously a time of like super high pressure for anybody, so it's going to be a challenge. But I think he's got it in him to kind of grow. And Sentinel, from everything I've seen, is putting their stuff together, and they're definitely showing like they've got some serious potential, especially for our Russian time zone based alliance.
He's a
I mean,
strong
they're
guy.
they're transitioning. Like transitioning can be kind of tough.
By the way, folks, I'm back. I'd like to report that we just shot a couple of Init Max.
Did you shoot
Or
them
you-
just so that we wouldn't
Yay.
talk about it? I mean, I don't understand.
Unfortunately, they warped away like cowards. But we got
Unfortunately, there was absolutely no Z kill activity to verify.
Holy
this
shit!
claim.
Dreadbomb shot initiative max. The war is fucking over. Seto, welcome back to the fold, my brother.
Jesus.
We gonna need
Where the
drones.
fuck's he at?
Yeah, but we're,
I mean,
all is forgiven.
before we say that, we might also be shooting some legacy shit. So I don't know. Like
Fucking traitors, god damn it.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Backstabbing
It's fucking
bitches.
crazy.
All right.
Earn those Matani coins.
So but our Nightmares did trade with Init Shield Max 2-1, and then Dark Shines felt like that was not a good deal and warped away. And unfortunately, we did not have the Saber Force to hold them, so they warped away. But we really did want to murder them all, so there's that.
Traitors are so good.
Thank you.
Hey guys, let's take a bathroom little bio break. I gotta go get another beer.
No.
Let's go crush some brews.
Yeah, let's crush some brews. Hey,
Yeah,
does
I
anybody
have
play
like I only have
Rust?
like 3 Zimas left, so
I need people to play Rust with. Does anybody play Rust?
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Redline not here.
a ton of people play it.
Don't do this.
Well, what I'm gonna do is
Redline, your coalition needs you. Get in fleet.
I'm making a Rust
3 fleets a
server.
week.
Don't
No
kid
Rust.
yourself, Billy. He's really helping us by FCing for goons. It's been terrific every time Dave Redline feeds.
Yeah, sorry, Dave. I forgot.
You know,
go start a server fleet.
Villy getting on the 3 fleet a week thing is a really positive movement for this show.
Yeah,
So-
that's the first time he said it, and
Wait, did Dave Archer run 3 fleets a week this week?
Won't be the last though.
It feels kind of like that time when I said Villy was my friend, and he was like, "No, I'm not." Kind of like my heart is being twisted around and destroyed. Like I don't
Whatever
like
you
it.
say, Dave Line.
Stop it, Dave Line Flood 13. Yeah, come on, come with it, dude. Just let me be sidelined for a while. I've had that name for
Red
like 3
Flood.
months.
You don't sound anything like Flood.
Mike did a really good job Friday night.
Well, we had them both on the show simultaneously last week. If you missed it, unfortunately, neither one of them.
Yeah,
spoke
but
at the
I could
same
have 2
time.
Discord names too, right? Like it's not super hard.
Neither one of them spoke at the same time. So, like, I mean, for me, the conspiracy is still ongoing. Definitely.
I've never been in the same room as either of them at the same time.
Dave Line 13.
Oh, you don't bring that here. You stay away from this meme. This meme isn't for you. It's for nobody. Stop it. Stop making these memes.
Not a meme. It's true.
It's not true. It's never been true, and it never will be true.
They
I'm not Dave
think
Archer.
the exact same as you do. I've seen UFC Redline. You went in a straight line and fed our Munins.
I was disconnected. What do you mean?
By the way, this testimony is coming from a member of his corp, and he's a very reputable FC. I mean, not if you ask Goons, but a reputable FC nonetheless.
Thanks for that caveat.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Wait, you're giving Pittsburgh props to the guy who comes in and Loki's like 200 kilometers off everybody when there's already 300 versus 200 going on?
Yeah, because he wins fights though. Sometimes he does it in fucking Black Ops battleships. So yeah, I mean, fuck yeah.
My shield got dinged. Get out.
That is not what Pittsburgh does. Pittsburgh stays on field way too long.
That is more Dreadbomb
Pittsburgh
style.
makes everyone in Fleet uncomfortable, and yet somehow comes out as efficiently. So I mean, yeah, I've been on a lot of Pittsburgh fleets, dude. Also, Pittsburgh's been on my fleets and made my fleets like 1,000 times better. So I don't know, dude.
Loki, were you ever an NC dot?
No, I was not. I was never an NC dot, dude. That never happened. I was in Goons though. That's when Pittsburgh did all those great things. So.
Jesus. Anyways, I had another thing I wanted to ask you, but I
swear to
forgot
God,
what
if
it
you
was.
say something about Rust.
I'm not going to say anything about Rust, but I am making a Rust server, and I'm inviting.
Do you ever
everybody
get
to play
naked
Egypt
and want to
to
shoot
come
an
in.
AK-47 at the same time? Play Rust. You can do that.
I've already done that in real life.
That actually does sound really good. Tell me more about
In
that.
real life?
Literally just play Among Us in Rust, right? Come on, it's fine. No, but I
Oh,
wanted to
boy.
ask something. Okay, so how many Keepstars died this week? 3?
2.
2.
No,
3.
3.
3.
Do I hear 4?
Well, depends
Oh, yeah,
what
3.
depends what days you're
Yeah.
categorizing the week. Are you talking from last Tuesday to this Tuesday, or?
Yes, within the last 7 days, how many Keepstars passed away?
2. Red line, it's the same number as.
It is 3, right? ZXB, 5C, and S6.
The game now must convert its calendar to
M2.
suit our show's needs.
Didn't M2
Tuesday
go down
to
on
Tuesday.
Thursday?
I think M2 was 8 days ago, wasn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong.
A lot of Keepstars have died. Let's say that at least 3.
Now, how many are in jeopardy? I hear something like 20 or more.
20.
Like 50.
No, it's.
No, like sorry,
Keepstar.
immediate jeopardy, not like long-term
So
jeopardy.
there's F02Y, which comes out.
Mine dead.
Oh, 20.
So we have 2 Keepstars currently in Hull: F2OY and DTAC W. E30, TTAC J, and R5, which is 4 Keepstars, not 3, are all Sinojammable now. FM TAC is also Sinojammable now. PDE is Sinojammable tomorrow. BX, YQX are Sinojammable in 2 days. GOP is Sinojammable in 4 days. And the list goes on and on.
And then we're going to move the jump bridge around and reallocate the Ansiblex, and we're going to ref.
Correct. We will switch the the Ansiblex to whatever system we want, whatever day, because that's why you set up a central staging. Isn't it amazing what you can do when you have soft?
Generating.
We're gonna have an Antiplex straight into 1DQ.
I hope
Oh my
you
god,
all
please. I would
have
love that so
super-
much.
We're gonna have to
give us
Sino.
access.
We're gonna have to Sinojam it first.
No, wait,
Yeah.
give us.
You should
Hey,
quit
wait,
billing.
give us access from T5Z into 1DQ. I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
we
jump
need
in
an
there all the time.
Ansiblex in there because
It's already
taking
one.
gates would take too long.
It's literally. I mean, I get your joke. I thought that was funny. I got the sarcasm there.
Anyway,
I
so
appreciate-
up
I
to
appreciate
7
that.
more Keepstars could die in the next couple of weeks, obviously, but.
And so this is
So-
it. This is
so-
peak.
no,
Like
no, so here's
this
the
is
question.
literally no. Hold up. This is peak. This is exactly what the Matani wanted. This
No,
is
relax.
exactly what he said.
These
Please do
are-
this, and we are doing it, and nothing is happening.
These are the days of our lives.
Well, from what I've seen so far this week on the Meta Show, it seems like there are 2 different football teams playing 2 different games. You got the Pappy side who are like grinding for every inch of the field until they get to the end zone. And then you got the Goons who are like just letting it happen. And their offensive team is like basically looking for the best opportunity to throw a Hail Mary pass to somehow just win the fucking game.
So the Goons are the Chiefs this year, is what you're saying.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, the Goons
Essentially,
the Chiefs win?
while it sounds really cool to be like, we're waiting for the next opportunity to dunk some Titans, they dunked Titans mostly because, well, A, they jumped in a bunch of people, Pappy jumped in a bunch of people, the servers ate shit, and then they basically just got a free-for-all. I don't think that counts as, like, it is, yes, a win. It is not like a win that they actually earned doing anything
there was
meaningful.
an entire fucking fight before there were any server issues, so don't come at us with that bullshit, because
But that
that's
wasn't a
not-
win.
There were 2 different
An entire fight, but you were shooting at Titans that were not even able mostly to log in. Like there were
What the
there were
fuck
so
are you
many.
talking about?
Okay,
They
I'm
jumped
done.
into
I
their
can't do this anymore. What the
Dude,
fuck?
like 70 of them ended up being a fucking ghost fucking Titan
no, we're
brawl.
talking about the first fucking fight. There were 2 fights.
Barbecue sauce on my
Okay,
titties,
sorry. Okay, so let's go back to the first M2 where you guys killed 6 more Titans than Pappy.
They're playing defensive, so yeah.
And they were literally shooting at Keepstar the entire time. So, or for most of it. So, I mean, I don't know, dude. That was a pretty fucking even. That was an even match. That was an even match. You guys did well, I suppose, as a group that's able to literally just stop firing and tethering up. You can do that. That's cool. And yes, you did win that. I think. Like I would say, you win that. Pappy says, "Well, no, we won the objective and we were close on Titans." Okay, cool. You move to the next one, and then
well, they keep saying they're close on Titans because it ignores that we killed like 300 regular extra caps or something crazy because we were shooting things like carriers and dreads and other things, right?
Well, why'd you do that?
Lost like 400
Because
Carriers and supers on grid.
Because when you kill carriers, you kill 3 sets of permanent SS, right? That's why you kill carriers, and usually people don't have large carrier caches. So,
oh god.
Anyway,
I crashed my Discord.
do you want to tell me?
And it was a close, and it was a close fucking fight.
Don just laughed in comment, so I would like Don. Tell me how many carriers reshipped in the first battle of M2.
What's the difference between me and you?
No, like she said, she laughed at my comment as if it's untrue. How many carriers that were killed by test or Pappy forces reshipped? How many of them got a new carrier and jumped back in?
This is the segment of the show where Billy has information that the people on the show do not have, but he has at his fingertips.
I'm waiting.
Oh,
watch
holy
Billy,
shit, the low
watch
energy
Billy
fanboyness
win the
is really
game.
creeping me the fuck out.
No, but I mean, no, dude, fuck
No,
you. I'm not a Billy.
Call me out and say that my information is bullshit. So prove it. What do you got?
The original statement.
Nobody has any actual information, but I think that we can assume
like
that you're probably not going to lie on stream, Billy. So let's just say that you're probably making a good point.
Correct.
Yeah, so how many did not reship?
I have no idea, but I know the number would be infinitesimally small.
So you don't actually know the point that you're just making. Like you just said that to fucking say it.
Baculus, a point has been made. Okay.
Well, you can.
No.
You can...
So I know that nobody has significant carrier caches because just nobody does. Everybody always focuses on dread caches and fax caches. Carrier caches are small. So when you kill people's carriers, guess what happens? 90+% of the time, there's no carrier reships unless they've got their own personal carriers. I would bet a billion is.
Okay. Because that's what I was going to ask you.
If you think we don't have a carrier cache, I will fucking take that billionisk bet. I will absolutely.
I didn't say you don't have a carrier cache. Do you think your carrier cache is equal to the?
If you don't think that carrier cache is in 4-digit numbers, I will take that fucking bet. And
I'll take that bet. A billionisk. I will bet you right now you do not have 1,000 fucking carriers.
I accidentally established my own cache of carriers, and I think.
No. He just said, "Let's take the bet."
Bill, you have an entire fucking system devoted to building your carriers, so.
What are you talking about? You actually think you have 1,000 fucking carrier cache?
Are there goons? Are there goons accusing Legacy of having systems dedicated to building caps? Because that's funny. That's a funny.
No. Some guy literally just.
Say like yes.
No. We got to chase this one down. Somebody just said you have 1,000 carrier cache. Bullshit.
I said it's 4 figures. Absolutely.
Which means more than 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, technically, 4 figures could go up to 9,999.
Sure, but it means it's more than 1,000, not like.
There's zero chance goons have that many. But
no, I would. Okay, so you bet a billion isk that you don't have 1,000 carriers.
So here's the deal, right? What was the major way that we were telling people for fucking 5 years to make money? Through carriers. How many fucking industrialists do we have? A lot.
Do you know what happened the second
many...
carriers stopped being good at ratting? People trashed them, dude. I was in Goons. They got rid of them. You could ask people to swap into dreads or carriers, and you get like 10 people. Jay and some top men might have a bunch of carriers, but you do not have 1,000 guaranteed.
There are you fucking kidding me?
About in people's random fucking carriers. We're talking about a cache. The amount of carriers that you can instantly resupply.
So what?
That number grows
like
exponentially.
7 months ago, the Horn of Gundor got sounded, right? That stupid fucking turn of phrase or whatever. Right?
Okay, yeah.
A bunch of people. Shut the fuck up. A bunch of people don't want to come back, right? They're like, fuck this game, it's dumb. I understand why. But they did donate everything that they fucking had to our alliance.
Baculus is drinking the Kool-Aid and now he's having a
Dude,
bad
this
time on the
guy,
show.
dude,
Billy makes fun of the Horn of Gondor, but he I guarantee
No,
you.
I respect the Horn of Gondor and the callback, but I do not respect this. Like, yeah, but we got 1,000 carrier donations. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, do you actually believe this?
I do not respect.
He does.
The fucking Horn of Gondor. I think that it's
You know
Lord
what?
of the Rings
It
fan
doesn't-
fiction,
it
and you
doesn't
guys
matter
need to
what I
get
believe.
original fucking terms for your shit, please.
Okay,
I mean,
so
hey,
do you want to
I
throw a
didn't
billionist
come
down
up
that
with
you
the
do not have a
fucking
carrier
term.
cash? Whoa! So do you want to make this bet? Do you want to put the money down?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So do you think there's any Imperium, what would you say, alliance leadership that would help you take a billionist off Vili right now by
I'm
putting a
pinging.
screenshot of your bet?
This is one of those like paradoxes where we can claim it, but we're not gonna like show you the fucking evidence.
Like, give an actual.
Why would you not? Because that's like such a power move. Like you'd be like the biggest big dick energy ever.
I know it's
Guys,
I know it's true.
Bigfoot exists, but we just don't have the evidence right now.
We feel like we know. We feel like we know what we're trying to say is true, but we also don't have actual concrete evidence to support
Let's
the things that we
extrapolate
feel
from
that we
what
say are
do
true.
know. How about that? Let's extrapolate from things we do know. I know for a fact that in the height we had 5 digits of rorquals, and we currently have 4 digits of rorquals.
Hey, so stop.
Which is a capital.
No,
right?
stop.
So either way, you're good for mining.
No, but Don, the amount of pilots who have a ship which you can pull an API is not even fucking remotely close to having in a cache. Those things are not the same thing.
That's where your definition of cache is. Is it?
The
Does it mean
it's extras.
lines
It's
own it or
stockpiles. It's
totals?
stockpiles.
Well,
Dude, it's ship hole only. Ship hole only.
Rattati wants to decrease the giant stockpiles, aka caches of things, and
You know, in the bottom of the basement when you got
So
a
it's-
stack of fucking coins, you know that's
everyone's got one, and then there's a bunch of extras in the back. So like, how
Hey,
many extras
hey,
in the
who-
back do you got?
Hey, who left that Nagelfar in the back of the alley over there? That fucking guy got in my fucking parking spot.
Oh yeah, that guy. I don't know, man.
I don't know if.
Did you bite his ear off, Mike Tyson?
One person in the alliance has, or if like the corporate hangar has 1,000 carriers in it. But I can tell you, there's plenty to fill that up.
Hey, you tall fuck up there in that dreadnought. I told you to move your fucking Nagelfar.
Hey, Billy, you know
What are you talking about?
You know what we do have a large catch of, and it starts with a D.
Dreads?
What
Doomsday.
dumbasses?
Dumbasses.
You have a large cache of dumbasses because you're fucking right.
Dead Keepstars? What are we going for?
Y'all just fucked up my D's nuts joke, you fucking.
Oh,
damn.
Oh, he had it in the palm of his hand.
Oh,
Yeah, these nuts
Choked.
on his hand. You're right.
He had both of them.
Choked on his mom's spaghetti at the last.
Anyways,
This week.
Before the conversation devolved into random claims of 1,000 carrier caches, we were talking about the Battle of M2 and what we did differently. And we were playing for the long term of the fight. Obviously, we didn't end up plugging back in, but killing carriers enables you to win the space superiority war significantly more effectively over time, right? Significantly. That's a weird thing to say it like that. Like, it just helps you win, right? Because those carriers don't reship at the same rate that anything else reships. And that just helps you win the fight long term. So when we took the fight, we were killing a ton of carriers, we were killing a ton of dreads, and that was the correct play, even if it means we lost like 2 or 3 more Titans. And it's entirely possible that we would have lost significantly more Titans had we not been pursuing that strategy throughout the fight.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, this was a fight where Titans were basically used as cannon fodder, right? I mean,
yeah,
for the most part, by both sides. And like the rhetoric is so when we say like we might need to dial back the economy, I get that because definitely like you lose 300 Titans and nobody bats an eye. The war keeps going.
It's literally fucking Civil War. Like, line all the cannons up 200 yards from each other and just fucking fire away.
Yeah, what really enabled that many Titans to die, though, in the first place was the EHP nerf that they put in. So
true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a combination of things. It's a combination of the fax nerfs, the EHP nerfs, and
didn't
the damage
get
changes.
nerfed too?
No, it didn't actually.
I thought it got like a little bit of okay.
I think it's always been 1.5, right?
What you might be thinking of is it's affected by sig radius now, or the boson is affected by sig radius or something.
Yeah, the
like
boson
that.
got nerfed, but not.
I just thought, I don't know. All right, never mind. Forget me. I don't fly Supers or Titans, so I don't know. Except for that one Titan I flew that got the top damage in the biggest fight of EVE Online.
Oh my god, dude! In EVE Online, you won the game.
We know what you don't fly anymore, Bill, and that's jump freighters.
Not a jet to go see a Penguins game because they fucking suck.
Do you fly jump freighters anymore to beacons?
That was not a jump freighter. That was a regular
Do you
freighter.
even know anything about hockey?
Oh, you
No, I don't know
bridged?
fuck all about
Did you bridge a freighter to the beacon?
God,
did.
For insurance fraud.
Is this another? Is this another individual jumping to the Bill beacon?
Or you just warp in a Providence to the beacon and then die. Like inquiring minds need to know.
You know, it's one of those things where it just shows the state of the Imperium, right? Where they're like literally suiciding their capital ships to
Billy,
insurance safety them.
Are you gonna try to turn this into a thing off of my kill mail?
Well, I mean, it clearly shows that like, why didn't you suicide the Sharon many months ago? You chose to suicide it now because the war is starting to feel bad, right?
Because it's funny when it dies on the beacon and there's a bunch of shit. And
well, obviously, yeah, you want to make it funny instead of making it uncomfortable when you lose it.
Is
Or
that
it goes to acid safety
what your Titan
many
thought
months from
too?
now?
The Titan thought it was funny to jump.
It giggled as it did it.
What about the other freighter that jumped? The 65 billion ISK.
I can't help what the other people do. Like if they want to be cool and jump to the beacon, by all means.
No, he thought it was funny. He thought it was funny too.
They pay to play this game how they want to play. If they want to jump to a beacon and die, then hey, look.
No, it's because they're stupid and they click on buttons and they don't understand how the game works. Okay, like this. Part of your recruitment program as goons is recruiting literally anybody. Also, like you recruited some good guys. You had a great organization. I will be the first one to say that you guys had a great organization. However, you guys also recruited anybody else, right? So those people are moving their shit out to beacons randomly.
Yeah, I know. We recruited Philly, Redline, Pittsburgh.
Recruit me.
I know all those people. Well, I mean, I don't know who recruited Philly. Philly was an FC for goons for a very long time. I was never a fucking goon. Fuck you. I was never a goon.
We're still paying him.
Never ever.
It's okay. Bill's
I don't
never
even
been a
have
true goon.
spies. I do not even have spies in your alliance. All right. I have no tunes in Goonswarm. Never have.
You don't need spies for your allies.
No, I just get fucking relays from anybody else. It's fine.
12 bill.
Yeah. Me and Antar, we got a deal going. Like Brave's been getting fucked. We've been doing it for $4 bill a month. So suck it.
I mean, it's 12 bill a quarter, so you're paying more than them.
Yo, dog.
Or wait, that is the same price. Fuck. Antar is a tricksy little fucking hobbit.
I got a double cheeseburger. How about let me get some of the pimps? I got a double cheeseburger.
Sorry, I meant $4 bill a quarter. My bad.
Yeah, sure.
About 250.
So 1.33 bill a month.
Antar's like, yeah, I'll give you the special deal, $4 bill a month more than the 12 bill that Brave was paying a quarter.
I mean, it's funny because we think that 12 bill is a lot of ISK in this game. Like that's what I find funny is that, and maybe in dire straits, like maybe that is true. But for an entire alliance, though, no. I mean, Redline, you've whelped enough fucking hack fleets. You don't know how much a hack fleet costs.
I have
never. So here's the thing: if it's like a totally trivial amount of money, then why is it being charged to your valued allies anyway?
Well, it wasn't. It's important to remember, Brave didn't have to pay it, but they wanted to pay it. Did you not listen to the Antar's conversation with Matterall? He's like, yeah, they offered to not charge them.
I didn't realize the dictionary, like the fucking Matterall show said, and encyclopedia.
Referenced. Let's be clear here. There are only two sources of news in EVE Online, and that's INN and TIS. Fuck anybody else, right, guys? Fuck.
Why did you say our show, Redline?
I don't know. I think Redline's being a massive.
The source of news? What are you talking about?
In EVE Online. Did you guys know?
Fuck.
Did you guys know in Warframe you can get a pet dog and it follows you around? You can pet it.
You know in Warframe. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
Redline, you're right. This I guess is the source for Warframe and Pokemon news now. I guess.
Rain, can you name the dog?
Yeah, you can name it and you can get different colors. So you can like give it like body armor and shit. It looks so cute.
Wait,
think
you
I
can
named
get a
my
dog
Fuck this
body
game. I'm
armor?
out.
That's
I
pretty
think I
dope.
named my cat Suki, but I can't remember.
Also, isn't there something in the game called Loki? There's like a Loki
Suki, like
Prime.
there's a
after the
Loki
Avatar
Prime?
character.
So my account on every other one of my games since I've ever played games has been Loki Prime. Just gonna say. It's really weird. And then somehow, and then there was a character, and people were asking me how I got Loki Prime on all the other games I play, and I was like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Warframe," and I'm like, "I don't play Warframe," and they're like, "Dude, you don't play Warframe?" And then I lost interest. But basically, there you go. Thought you guys needed to fucking hear that.
Fucking deep and profound, man. Thanks.
Who
Yeah,
is
buddy.
Nike One Corp? Who is it? Is this another fucking blue that you picked up somewhere, Billy? Nike One Corp? Nike-O?
Is it? Well, I don't understand. Is this a
Just
corp that's
looking
doing
at that.
test or?
No, they're in UXO. I'm just wondering who they member of. I was
Pepe's
gonna.
like fucking Katamari Damacy at this point. They're just
What?
picking up all these people.
Dude, it's my spy corp. Don't worry about it.
That's a good question in
All right.
chat. Why do all the good FCs leave goons? Why does that
Because
happen?
it's not good
Asher's
types
still
of-
in Goons.
Well,
Well,
before
there you
I'll ask again. I'll ask again.
the
Why do all the good FCs leave goons?
No,
Well,
let's be clear. Let's be clear. Stop. So let's be clear. Asher is absolutely a good FC, and he's absolutely an S tier FC. There's no ifs, no ands, no buts. Like what the dude has done is absolutely, without a doubt, something that should be respected and something that should be not shit on.
so
Like, he puts in a ton.
S tier equals shit, right? Like, just to be clear.
No. Okay, so like
Can you explain the tiers? Because they keep growing. I think before long they're
S
like
tier, A
double-digit
tier,
tiers.
B tier, C tier, D tier, like standard tiering
S
of.
comes after DNF though.
What
It means like
what tier am
cream or
I?
super class.
You're
Red
not an
line?
FC,
You'd be like
so
a
you
B
don't get
tier.
tier.
B. A B. I'll
You're
take
not even
that.
an FC. You
You're
should
a
get a
B,
tier.
Dave Archer.
Anyways,
Man.
I do want to make sure that I come correct because I did the math, and 12 billion is approximately 35 mutants.
That's about how many you fed before we realized why you were burning in a straight line.
I literally pinged you in Discord and said I am disconnected, and you were just like, "Well, we'll just continue wondering what's happening." That's your own fault. That was all your
Who
fault.
reads Discord in the middle of a fight?
Pittsburgh. As
Actually,
the
I
student
love
of
that because
Redline, you're supposed to pick up the class.
I get so many pings when I'm fucking like in the middle of like broadcasts and shit, and I'm just like, and there's all of these messages, and like I read them later, and I'm like, sorry, dude, like I was fighting. And they're like, yeah, you need to read this. It's like, I'm not fucking opening Discord as I'm calling fucking primaries, you mong. Like, what the fuck?
I
Anyway,
keep Discord open all the time when I do Logi shit. It's great. We'll get tons of pings and shit.
That's
Logi, they're
because
talking to
Logi
each
is
other.
easy. You're
I
just
need to-
feeding for the Munins. You don't have a job other than
it's like,
bucket.
well,
That's
we're
if
done.
you're doing if you're doing
Discord.
mutants wrong, but go off.
Is
So
that
I-
is that when you're doing mutants wrong? Because
I
usually
always-
mutants are best
I always-
when they're going at 0 with fusion.
A little
I
bit of
always-
a rain cloud throwing some shade there, huh?
Mm.
I always like to have a Logi anchor when I do mutants, and I know that is wrong.
Yes.
However,
No, you should
it
use
is
Logi anchor.
not wrong because you can pull an extra 20k, and maybe stuff
Well, it's not
happens in your
inherently
favor.
wrong.
When you're fighting other mutants, the simmies are probably still going to die.
There's
That's
only
probably
one
still
thing
gonna
that's
happen.
wrong in Munins ever, and hopefully Jeremy's learned this lesson.
Approach
Maybe
the
there's
Kikis.
there might be some Euro out there who maybe hears this and realizes how fucked up the Euro time zone is. But putting Trimmer in a Munin is dumb. It's almost as dumb as flying Afterburner Munins, Bob.
It was a good idea, I thought.
No, it wasn't. There was never a moment where either of those is good. You don't use Trimmer and you don't use Afterburners and Munins.
Can you?
That's
Can
not
you?
what
At
Well, I mean, that's also what I fucking told DJ, I guess. And DJ's like, well, I got it from Headliner, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
I like
sorry.
remote rep Munins.
Dude,
I like
PL
the
loved
features
using AB mutants like 2 years ago. That was like
AB
like what they
mutants
were
have a
doing.
role, I think, in the coming future. Like they're not too bad.
Well, I think they have a role on the grid too. If like there aren't ships that are going to completely dunk it, I guess. Like I don't know, but like generally, it's a really bad idea. I can't even think. Like if you're fighting Caracals, yeah, sure, AB mutants, I guess. Like just drop it at 0 and start shooting.
So
They'll
there's a
pull
good
away.
question in chat, and since we're a week away, we're a week away from when the fleet formations was released. Has there been any unique and fun interactions with fleet formations yet, or are you guys still like trying to figure
Besides
out
penis formation?
how it's broken?
I've literally not done anything with that shit so far.
Because
and
I was told it was
I
gonna be
have. It's
super
actually
broken.
It's actually pretty good. It helps avoid like smart bombing a lot because like with light tackle fleets, you can just warp in spheres instead of having to warp at 0 then like spread out and smart bomb. You can just warp in a 10-kilometer sphere. Tackle it's really good because like I don't have relative formation yet, but just warping in spheres to 0 at something like 40-kilometer maximum spread, just tackle, you will get whatever you're trying to get. Like a tackle will land on it unless it's burning at an insane speed. Wall is good because it is a formation, I guess. Yeah, it's a pancake.
Walls are strong. Walls are strong.
Why
Yeah,
would
well, I mean,
wall
if
be
you're up to
good?
like structure bashing, you can just
Is it
warp.
flat or is it vertical?
It is. There's two versions. There's
wall
wall and
and
floor.
plane, right?
Yeah, and the plane I use to catch stuff as well sometimes. Arrow have not found a use for. CCP Aura put up a diagram on Reddit about the use of each of those. Couldn't find a use for Arrow either, except to be a blocker to relative formations, which is the most broken of them all.
Okay. What about you, Billy? Anything you found with those?
I mean, obviously, I've used the relative formation to project people, I guess you would say.
Has
to
it
send
worked
them
as well as you thought it would?
pretty much. It allows you to, basically boosh people in front of your fleet almost. It's very strong. Sphere is good for both anti-bombing and a little bit of spreading. We use the plane formation when moving supers around for M2 hull timer, for example, just because it gets you a nice spread for supers. I don't think the arrow formation.
Your supers around.
Say again, sorry, Bill.
Just every time we talk about supers, that's what I have this voice in my head now. It's like Eeyore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you guys don't get to move your supers, but someday you will.
Well, they moved them to F2OY.
You know what? Let's talk about that. So, all bullshitting aside, right? So, no. So F2OY is gonna die, and GOP
Yes.
is gonna die.
Yes.
So at that point, right? What's stopping you from going after 1DQ? Why make so much more work for yourself? Because if you did glass 1DQ, we would just fuck off. We would just go move and find another region and rebuild.
So the reality is that the attack on 1DQ, the siege on 1DQ, is going to be a bit of a slog, probably, right? I mean, I think that's a safe assumption from both you guys and everyone else. And we're creating a situation where we're going to island 1DQ. We're going to kill every structure in range of 1DQ from every angle, so that it is only 1DQ remaining and there is no support, right? Like you'll have some limited ability to do logistics through NPC Delve, but for the most part, any supers coming in, there won't be any. Any supers going out will be going out through asset safety or through Rex, right? We're going to make that as tight as a tiger. And then when we start scaling the walls, if we fail the first time, nothing happens. We just scale them again. And we scale them again. We're not giving you any position behind us to create a situation where if the first attempt or the second attempt or the fourth attempt doesn't go perfectly, that you can kind of pick up momentum and gain any, right? You're going to be stuck behind those walls the entire time, regardless of how siege attempt 1, 2, 5, or 20 goes.
But so my understanding is like when F2O and GOP go though, like the supers can't get out anyway. The only other way out is like the fucking regional gate to Fountain and then jumping through there.
Yep,
No,
that's pretty much correct.
You can bounce around. Like the point is, you've got to wipe everything out because what's going to happen is little babies like Bill, once they realize they're totally screwed, they're going to start trying to jump to Fortizars. Like Hanzo, he still has the opportunity to run because we haven't killed all the structures. All that shit needs to die so that they all fucking feed when they're trying to leave.
Do you really think that I'm not gonna fucking let my super and Titan die?
So here's the interesting thing. Like, let's say, for example, there's a big battle in 1DQ, right? Like, the final throwdown, and the 1DQ Keepstars is killed, and only 200 Titans die on each side. What do you think happens to the other 600? Because let's be realistic.
I care.
Well, I can tell you the Titan pilots will fucking care.
Well,
I mean, that's their fault, man. Don't buy something in EVE if you can't afford to lose it.
So is this your policy to all Goon Titan pilots? Don't buy something if you can't afford it?
My personal policy? Yeah, absolutely. I make fun of those fuckers all day long.
I think that was like an actual, like if you can't afford a Titan or a super, you probably shouldn't buy one. I'm pretty sure that's actual like a policy across everybody.
Well, I don't think.
Like,
it's
sure,
that,
if that's the
but-
line you guys want to go with, I'm fine with that. Like, don't get me wrong, but like even in like the most throwdown of throwdown battles, right? Like, I would find it hard to believe that more than 200 Titans will die per side, right? And in that kind of a situation, that still leaves 1,000 Titans in 1DQ in all likelihood, right? So all of a sudden, those Titans now have to what? Just asset safety out because they've got nowhere else to jump. There's no other Keepstars in range. There's no nothing, right?
Why does
And when you go to asset safety, you don't have anything to jump to. That's another big thing. Is you have to anchor a structure. You have to give us time to notice where you're going, right?
jump this?
Well, like you can spam. This is the thing, right? Like what Billy was saying about the M2 Tech gate camp is that it was a closed door, right? If you open a door, people want to come through it. And so, like for example, if you were to, the goons will like rage spam fucking Fortizars and Lowsec or something. Just leave enough of them so that they feel
You
like
leave one or two and you
confident
camp
jumping
it.
out.
And then
Exactly.
you kill that one, and then you make them do a different one, and you're switching it up, and you're creating opportunities for failure at every possible point, right?
I'd like to know how many goons with actual fucking Titans know that it takes 30 seconds to tether to a Fortizar in Lowsec or in anywhere really, but in Lowsec specifically. I would
I'm
love
sure
to know
most
that.
of them do.
Yeah, they do, but then like a bunch of them jump to fucking random beacons too, though. So, like, 1% of anyone is going to be really bad, right?
I mean, how are these things related? Do they know that you can't tether for 30 seconds? Yeah, I guess they do, but then they jump to beacons. I mean, I'm not following that or whatever.
No,
I
you would
guess
be,
it
you would
makes
end up in
sense.
you would end up in a station after asset safety, and then they would undock, and we would not be able to stop them. Actually, you could, because if you create enough tie-dye in Lowsec, like if you just activated a bunch of smart bombs, gave them a nice timer at the same time, you could probably actually point them. But anyway, they jump out to safety, right? And they're tethering, and if you just have Hicks there, like cloaked, you just fucking like uncloak them, like just like
Honestly, once this
slow
all
both
starts,
into the
and
bed.
I mean, even today, Losecnia killed an initiative guy trying to move out, right? Like, they're gonna have a fucking field day in Iridia, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're ensuring that when the time comes where things are bad, we've locked down all of the other options for you, right? And it's just it gives us time to continue settling into Delve, period basis, queries, etc.
I
It's
got a scenario for you, okay?
sure.
500 Titans and Supers of goons are asset safety, all right?
Sure.
And then a few weeks later, goons rage form 500 Titans.
So
and
it has to be at
sweep
least
them
3
all
weeks
in.
later, right? Because of the 21 days in asset safety, I think.
Yeah. But what stops that from undocking?
Nothing.
Okay.
And I hate to tell you, we would let that happen. But then it's the 40 other percent of your dudes that no longer have the strength in numbers that are the fucking juicy meat on the stick.
Other than you better have a place to go because you won't be able to redock, right?
You had me at meat on a stick.
But like that's what we're going for. We're not closing the door like you guys did in M2. We're gonna leave the door open for all those dudes that don't log on the one big op, right? Like we went back for our guys in M2. We made sure we got Soft 3 in that IHUB, and we got every boy out. We made sure that that's what was going to happen. But all those, you guys, jump away from Iridia, and you're going to sit on a Fortizar or a POS like next door to Ermelin? No, you got to run.
No, my Titan pilot's going to hop in a fucking Dread and hop on down to NPC Delve. You pip.
Oh, so you're going to leave your Titan in Ermelin?
Yeah, I don't fucking need it.
Oh, so then we've reduced the Goon Titan force by, one more Titan, right?
It'll be Dread Boy Bill by then.
Sure. I mean, there's going to be lots of Dreads. There's no doubt about that.
Big Bill the Bombed every weekend, all day, every day.
Make sure you come to FWST, please. I got a hick waiting for you, Bill.
I mean, the thing is, like,
consider
like the real funny thing is, like, you guys talk about like living in NPC Delve as if you're like some boogeyman. It's like we dealt with fucking Stain, which is like 3 times whatever you guys dealt with in like Delve. It always amazes me.
Not
like,
even close or true.
Well, but goons though.
No.
It's
If we
these
pulled up
test for
and from our side and your side, just like test stuff.
NPC Delve is 13 systems for which you can put eyes in every single one.
That helped out real well for our crabs.
It definitely worked because
Your
they just
crabs jump to the
closed up
AJI beacon regularly in Titans, and freighters were 65 bill. I don't think you have the cream of the crop here talking about them.
Jeremy, please stop.
This is like pot and kettle, and it's really weird.
Like,
Well, I mean,
hey,
I mean,
my,
at this
my
point,
pilots are less retarded than yours, but
it's like
both sides are equally retarded.
my
so it's
my
like,
large blob of nullsec fucking like plebes that we've recruited are slightly less stupid than yours, I guess. Yeah.
Like
I
NPC
mean,
Delve
I don't
didn't
know.
stop everything, but it sure helps a lot. Like you guys saved a lot of crabs with having eyes spread throughout those. Like you probably saved, I would say, 20 or
like we
30
had
on
eyes up
on.
there.
132 systems in
I
Stain.
can guarantee.
132.
So like it's important to remember, like Stain creates a situation where we can never have eyes, right? Like we can only watch like a handful of systems at best, and there's always that kind of fog of war. And it also creates a situation where only a small percentage of Esteria is actually vulnerable from Stain. So not only do you have the situation where you can't watch it all, but you create a diffusion of responsibility where only like 25% of the alliance feels that they have to be responsible to, handle that situation.
I mean, it's still like fucking a midpoint or two from anything that you guys are doing.
Pretty much, if Bill didn't notice that they were undocking, we probably only had like 2 people out there watching. Because let's talk here. Crabs are lazy, fucking useless assholes.
Aren't you a crab?
She's the queen of the crabs.
And yet I ran a lot of the responses to protect everybody. So I
Even
put in a
those
lot of
two
effort.
saved a ton of eyes, though. Like those 2 people, or however many you had, saved, I would say conservatively, 20 to 25 supers that we were about to drop on in a year since I had left Goons. Like,
I think it was
pretty
the
good
Blood
rate.
Raiders that saved a lot of people.
It
Bill
was
didn't
all
save
Bill.
shit.
Bill-
Bill
no.
camping NPC Delve, don't try to say that did a single thing.
It was
He
Bill
camped
and
one
Theory
station.
and
Can I just say
who was
something?
the last person? Robin.
Crabs are literally the reason why FCs and nullsec are not able to and or might actually be afraid to take fights. Because, oh my god, it's not fitting to the spreadsheets. We've lost 3 minions this month. We can't make our profits. And then you got repercussions that echo down from the Alliance leadership. And I think it's really, really stupid. So please, Crabs and
is
Nullsec,
so
please
What are you talking about?
just die. What am I talking about? I'm talking about all of my experience as a fucking FC and Nullsec.
Dude,
Fuck
that
you.
is the silliest thing that I've ever heard you say in my entire life.
Why is that silly?
That is
FCs
something
You
love
that I
think
would
the people
say.
who are there to PvP don't give a fuck about losing ships, dude? Come on.
FCs
So-
love crabs because crabs provide content. That's why CCP
Crabs
gives
also-
crabs such good shit. But here's the
They
thing:
also make
Crabs
our
and
ships
other
PvP
alliances
with.
provide content. Although, honestly, recently, not so much though. Not
yeah,
so much
because
for me.
nobody's crabbing because scarcity. Like
Oh my god,
nobody's out there
scarcity.
doing
Well, yeah,
shit.
so fuck you. So they've literally
What do you want
they've
them to
outweighed
do?
their
What do you
entire
want them to do?
purpose
You're
in
gonna
nullsec at this
complain.
point.
You're gonna complain because nobody's out crabbing, and then you're saying, "Please die, crabs." Like, pick a lane, dude. Drive down it. What the fuck are you even talking about?
So the lane is please die crabs and do so quietly.
So
Oh, come
Loki,
to
you
Delve, there are
understand how
plenty of
like
crabs
Eve
to kill.
works, that you have to build everything from what the players make, right? So crabs are an essential part of being
Oh
a
no,
PvP
no,
FC.
Jeremy, you used to have to do that. Now you just credit card everything. It's fine.
let me explain.
No, you
Crabs-
can't buy ore in this game still.
It's like a
Yet.
fishery, right? Or like a salmon pond, right? You can't deplete the supply. You have to. There has to be a constant stream of crabs for people to actually, populate. So, happened
Right.
to Pravi.
I
Pravi
was-
completely freaking look up to Pravi.
So-
Overfarmed them and they folded. So
I was not expressing the functionality of my views. I was merely expressing my views. Sorry, fam.
You
I
were
was merely
expressing
acting
nothing.
to be like I was dumb.
You were
Right, like
you were
Bill was
expressing
merely
the
acting
fact
like he was
that-
winning the war, and he's not. So suck a dick, dude.
You were expressing the fact that you think that crabs are killing.
Calm your tits,
nullsec
Loki.
alliance.
Crabs have always been a massive fucking problem in nullsec ever since fucking CCP have like determined that we should have this empire building fucking mechanic where crabs are somehow fucking important. Before this, by the way, NC Dot was a fucking roaming alliance with supers just like PL, and they were doing quite well. And well, NC Dot not so much. PL was doing really well though. And when everything got flipped on its ass, the goons ended up fucking doing well after the casino war, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And, NC Dot kind of ate shit for 2 years until they finally realized that apparently recruiting brand new players is good for their fucking group, which
You
honestly should not be the case.
think-
Come on. And if we're both being honest, should not be the case. I know we all want to show face for our respective crabs and our respective alliances. Should not be the case.
What do you mean show face for the
What the
crabs?
fuck? What the fuck did I just hear?
Loki, I'm so confused. Can we go back and then you just express the point that you're trying to make about crabs and what you think
The
crabs are
point
doing?
was fuck crabs. So if they die in fucking Delve, who cares, dude?
Okay,
Let's
but
just
why then?
I care.
all
If you're a crab
agree
in test,
that
I care
Rich is a
about
butter.
you.
Yes, I know, Jeremy, you do because they give you everything you ever needed and wanted. But if the game mechanics were different, they would be irrelevant. They would be kicked, and you guys would
Yeah,
have an
if the
elite
game was
fucking group
different,
of PvPers. Well, it was different, you fuck.
you're still like
It
bitter,
used
man.
it
You
used to
sound
be
bitter.
Holy shit.
it used to be calmly it used to
Back
be
in my day, we didn't have.
no, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it used to be different. Like
Guys.
Back in my
literally
day.
everyone had to conform to the way that things went, which led to the fucking way that things are now in the economy. Like the massive boom, right,
So what you're saying
is now the
that
recession we're
Guys.
facing, and yet
Is-
somehow crabs sell the place in fucking Nullsec. I don't
is
know.
that
Guys, please,
4
please.
years ago you had to adapt to the way the game was played to survive. And now that you have to adapt, survive in the game, it's wrong?
He's real mad about it.
No, but I don't have to adapt. It's the way that the
I mean,
game
you
is currently.
do. That's
The
why
game
your
should
corp was
easily
recruiting
just
industry people and crabs.
just right. So the game
And
should
then when you
just go
didn't get any,
back
you
to the
started
way.
swearing at them.
So the game should. Jeremy, fuck you. I swear to everybody.
It's true, you do.
Motherfucker. Like I really
But
do.
it is
So
a pretty interesting coincidence that you go from recruiting crabs and industry people to now hating them, which leads me to believe that your recruitment drive went kind of poorly. Do you still need
no,
crabs, or do you
My
want them
recruitment
to die?
drive, my recruitment drive actually went quite well, but we're converting those crabs into PvPers because fuck crabs.
Well,
As,
can you
but
crack
as
still
I
the
sounds like
stated
your
PvP? Is
specifically,
that a
thing
let
is
me
going backwards.
let me give you privy to the thesis of my point. Fuck crabs.
Well, you seem to be adopting to the changes backwards. It seems like you were negative towards crabs and stuff at the wrong time.
How so, Caleb? Please expand on your thought.
Well, you need them now when they have been made valuable again. You need your crabs. You need your industrialists. You need your market people in the future because CCP is fixing the game from the fat years.
Right. So my point was literally just that crabs are literally the reason why nullsec FCs can't take fights. That was my point.
What do you
to
mean?
Be clear.
It's the reason we can take fights. They make the ships. They make them cheap. They make the battle. They make it bearable to lose stuff and learn. What do you like, Loki? You're making less sense than me on Trash Talk Tuesday. This is like a weird reversal of roles.
Why do I agree with this guy?
Because he's right.
Loki.
Without crabs, the PvPers would still mine and make ships to PvP with.
PvPers would
Yeah, they
still
would. It would be significantly more
mine.
expensive, though.
Jeremy, and Jeremy,
But look,
Jeremy, are
listen,
things significantly more expensive currently, or what?
Yes, because no one's
Because you
crabbing.
fucks are.
Because no
Oh,
one's
there
crabbing.
you go. And yet still like PvP. So fuck you, dude. Like.
Oh wait, your
listen.
prices are going up and you're mad about it? That's what this
Loki,
is?
hold on, listen.
One second.
So
No,
if
my
you
prices are
turn
not going up, and I'm not mad at I'm
if
not
you
mad
turn
about the prices
crabs
going up.
into PvPers, you have to turn them back into crabs to get ships for PvPing.
No,
It's
you
a
don't. You
cycle.
just infinitely fuck the economy until, like, I don't know, any battleship
game
is
shuts
like
down?
10,000 fucking million is.
Listen.
Hashtag no puss.
Listen.
Correct, but currently that's
Listen.
what we're doing. So
Hold on.
like, fuck,
Listen. Listen. Ever since the game's inception, okay, you've had multiple paths, multiple choices to go down to be a part of
Tara,
the
you're
market
part
guy,
of fucking
be
RC,
PvP.
dude.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so
Okay.
what point do you actually have to make? Like, we're not the large.
Well, if you
null
let
sec
him
fucking
make
empires.
it, he might make the point that you want him to make.
My point was that just because it's not your game style doesn't mean it doesn't exist or that's not important.
No, my point was that game style should like not exist in nullsec. Is my point.
Well,
Why
Loki,
shouldn't it
isn't this
exist?
like the
always
third
existed.
episode where you trash talked another play style?
correct. Yes.
You just sound upset at your own playstyle, dude.
I trash talk many playstyles. That's correct. Yes.
But it's always
Loki is
existed.
unable to understand other people's joy. It's a poor sign.
The joy in like mindlessly mining. Yes,
He won't like it.
I
What
do
is
fail.
what
I
is-
do fail to understand that.
Loki,
Correct.
People
part
could
of
do that in HiSec too, apparently. Like
part of
30,000
the
of them.
thing that makes the game interesting is everybody doing all those different things. People being the traders, people being the marketeers, people being the industrial guys, people being the miners, people being the scammers. The diversity of Eve is what carries it through. The fact that everybody's not a mindless like F1 or F2 bot is part of what makes it truly interesting.
Billy, can I tell you something? I was merely just trying to bring some controversy to this fucking show. All right, my
I
dude.
was trying to be a real boy.
Wait a second.
We've
Wait a
been
second.
trashing
Are you
Eve
telling
all
me?
day.
But
Are
it
you
went a little bit.
telling me?
It went a little
Are
bit too
you
far.
fucking
It
telling
went a
me,
little bit
Loki,
too far.
that
But also,
when you're
but
getting
also,
called out for
fuck off.
being a moron, you were just kidding about being a moron?
I'm only pretending to be retarded.
It
is what
may
you
have been.
God
It may have
damn
been
it,
a little
Tara!
bit too much, though.
Hard R.
A little bit
Ooh.
too much.
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
can't
He was
say those
just
words.
I was quoting.
joking.
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
No, I was quoting it. My apologies.
You're retarded on Twitch anymore?
You
No,
can't.
you can't.
Oh
Oh my God. No.
Stop!
Can we say?
We
Can we
can't.
say someone who's
Stop
being
saying it.
affected? Someone who's being affected by retardation, because I feel like that.
No! Stop saying the
Someone who is
word!
experiencing
stop,
retardation.
please.
Okay, we can't do that.
Please
Jeez.
stop.
Jesus.
Tara, you can't say the R word and you can't say the D word either.
Yep. Because it's Twitch.
What's the D word?
D's nuts.
You know.
Dick bag?
God
you
damn
fell
it,
for that,
Billy.
Billy? Come on, Billy.
What's the D word? I don't know the D
He's
word.
nuts.
D's nuts? You can't say that? That's bullshit.
What's the D
Fuck
word?
that. Doofus.
I was running a
Doofus.
psychology experiment all along.
And I believe you can't. If you can't say the R word, but you can say R-tard. That's okay.
No, don't say the R word.
We just don't need to say those words. And
Is that actually something you can't say anymore? Like that's like
No,
a
you
thing?
cannot.
It's really derogatory, right?
No, it isn't. Like,
Yes, it
what?
is. Okay, right. So I'm doing a charity for able gamers. You know what many of the disabled communities say? They say, hey, don't use the word retarded because it's really derogatory. And we've had people describe us like that in a demeaning, demoralizing, dehumanizing way. So you know what I say? You know what? I can use a better word than the R word. I'll just use stupid or idiot. So you're all a bunch of fucking idiots if you think you can use the R word and not hurt other people.
Lukey Choco Chips.
There are some really, really fun and interesting ways to call someone a fucking moron.
Call him a fucking moron. That's all you have to do. Just say you're a fucking moron. Idiot, moron, lame, stupid.
This sounds
like, it's so
moronic.
easy.
Anyway,
So I
back
have a
to the
question.
topic. Oh, you have a question now?
I have a question, and it's about fleets and PvP and shit.
Oh
I haven't
God.
answered. Go ahead. I'm the leading fleet commander here. So.
All right, Bill. I want your input on this too. See, I'm in Delta Squad, which is different from Dawn's Reyes. Dawn, what's your squad? Theta.
Theta is different than
Theta.
Are you the guy? Are you the guys that Brave like smoked out of Aquarius?
So, no, we left because of F2O. They lost a lot to us. It did not go well. But anyway, we have been having fun playing the sax every night. We play white hot sax for y'all with our tornadoes.
It's okay,
And
Zach.
we've been so successful. Suddenly we're seeing these pings from the other side asking for tornadoes. Now, I did watch 2 different groups of tornadoes eat shit because they haven't figured out how to warp around yet. But they might get it eventually. I'm just wondering, y'all feeling a little inspired by us or what?
You actually think you fucking started up tornadoes?
Dude, I was in fucking Losec doing tornadoes like 5 years ago.
No. Okay. So fair
I didn't say we started it. I'm saying we're bringing it back with class.
No. Okay. So let's be clear here.
Triple A are in nullsec right now doing
So, no-
propless fucking tornadoes. Like fucking.
Let's be clear here. So good sax, AAA,
They're not
and
still alive. They just brought back the name.
so let's be clear. Good sax, Ferrata, and AAA have been running tornadoes against Test for literally what? 3 years. 3 years straight, 12 years, like an inordinate amount of time.
Yes.
And in that period of time, we have had many opportunities to identify what works and doesn't work against tornadoes. And the reality is that of the things that work against tornadoes, it literally is like either tornadoes or generally like battleship artillery platforms.
Or you
There's
know
not
what
a whole
else?
what?
You know what else is
Don't
being brought
tell
back? Yeah, your boy Bill is bringing back the Herdami from back in the old school 2000 9, 10 circa.
Yeah, bring it back into the grave. But like tornadoes are not something that's new, and you guys are actually terrible at them compared to fucking Ferrata. Like it's.
I'm sorry they didn't kill you guys fast enough on Friday.
I mean,
really
we
good against-
literally bullied a Munin fleet off the iHub 20 minutes before our fucking like Serb fleet could show up. So
Sure, like because that's what tornadoes do. Like they're great against hacks, but don't imply that like your success is due to some excellent skill, set
no,
or
I'm
something. Like
just wondering if the reason you guys are starting to ping for them is because you're like, oh yeah, that's a thing we can do.
no, it's because it's a thing that counters the thing you're doing, right? Like anytime you guys do something, we will almost usually within a couple weeks have something to counter it, and we're not going to start using large battleship artillery platforms in Delve yet. So tornadoes are the easiest go-to.
And
Oh,
X-wings. X-wings are pretty good against them.
No, they're
no. And your tornadoes, I mean, they need a little work. Maybe they're getting there. I'll keep my eye on them.
Sure.
I'll make an alt called Skilly.
So I'll throw a little shout out to AAA for kind of coming back on the board tonight. Last couple days was AAA for many years. Good to see it back in the game. Stick around.
A bit.
What's that?
I was in AAA for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I wanted to have a conversation with you, but never mind. Fuck you, right?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I
No,
was
no,
carry
you
on,
fucked up.
carry on.
No,
Like,
fuck
we're getting
Nobody
there.
wants to have a conversation with Bill. It's okay. Don't apologize to him.
You can't even be nice. I'm like, oh, nice. Okay, so
Wow.
like, good. No, he's
Pits.
like, fuck you. Yeah. Now I know why you left.
Pitts, did you like how since you banned all goons from chat that I got around it with my structures?
Yeah, your structure names are terrific, Bill. I'm glad
I
they
can send you
almost all
messages.
died.
I can local shit talk and get around your chat bans. It's great.
The chat ban actually came because CCP, for some god awful reason, won't listen to the fact that they need to introduce something that stops people from delivering items to you. And when I got spammed with delivery items from goons, that was more than enough for me. I could care less about local. I have that shit minimized anyways. But
Just petition
that's
it.
something.
It's
Yeah,
not-
CCP really needs to fix that. If they're going to put the no emergency warp, that'd be terrific if they would add something in that stops the delivery of items.
Are they
Oh my god, you just gave me a great idea, Pittsburgh. Thank you.
Well, they actually did declare like killboard bombing petitionable like a while back.
And it has nothing to do with the killboard though. It's they deliver the shit so that it ruins my asset list.
Oh wait, so it is?
No, I'm 100% with
like,
you, Pittsburgh. That fucking pisses me off too. I hate that.
Yeah, it's such a dumb thing. Like, dude, I don't want anybody in Goons to deliver me something. I'm sorry. Even
How
if
Port
exactly?
management books
How
delivered to every
exactly
fucking
does one
citadel
do
in all of
this?
Eve at one point.
Pittsburgh, why the fuck would you say that on a fucking stream with full
Yeah,
of
like,
goons?
how do I
like,
do this?
actually though, like, why would that be something that you actually said?
Because he's trying to get them to do it so he can get a whole bunch of goons banned.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they do it, it's real
Yeah,
easy
that
to
works.
get them for harassment. So
Sorry, I just tuned back in. I didn't see the full
Like
spectrum of,
CCP comes down hard on that shit anytime it comes across as harassment, especially when it's like done en masse.
I really wanted to my idea I came up with like 2 months ago. I don't know why I go back and forth with Pittsburgh, but for some reason I do. But I wanted to like contract him a bunch of fucking ships, name something fucking Mimi, and then put them in one of my Rataroos that they're fucking going to hit. Just pull the fuel so that way whenever they killed it, like all this shit dropped.
Is it like Pittsburgh Slutty Girl or something? You know, something really.
What?
Come on, dude.
No, Loki. I'm better than fucking memer than that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you are actually.
While I find it
probably
hard
not.
to agree with Bill, I will say he probably is a better memer than that.
Like
let's
I'm all
let's
yours, Pittsburgh
be honest.
2021, something like that.
But he would probably name it something like Pissburg or something. Like,
Thanks for
Well, that's
giving
a
him the
good
idea,
one.
Redline.
Oh,
you
okay.
idiot.
it wouldn't be like next
I'm gonna
level
fucking name my
shit.
structure something stupid like
Next
that.
on TIS, Pittsburgh.
But like
I can't wait, dude.
It wouldn't be super next level, right? It wouldn't be, but it would be something kind of memey, I'm guessing. Just because it's Bill, he's not the brightest. He did jump his freighter to a bait beacon, but
Wait,
I'm sure he
Redline,
came
hold
up
on,
with
wait.
something.
And you say that
Well,
I'm
that
not
just
the
happens to some
brightest.
people sometimes. Don't
You
fucking
say
get
that
into
I'm
that.
not the brightest, and then you follow that with, I jumped a freighter to a beacon.
Mhm.
Let's pause on that real quick.
For sure. Let's pause on that.
You meant Jump Freighter, but yeah.
You
He
performed
didn't
an
say Jump
action.
Freighter.
No, he really just jumped to
You
freighter.
you performed an action that jumped a freighter from one system to another. The method of
Freighter.
delivery of that action was a Titan bridge,
Did you
but
punt it?
it
You fucking
caused
bitch, Bill.
it caused a jump. Did it not?
Doesn't it literally say jump through to XXX system?
Yeah, I was defending you.
Rest
He
my
did it on
case.
purpose for
Oh
a
my god, are
meme.
we having this fucking
Oh, Redline,
semantic
you won.
argument
You won
now?
that argument. I apologize.
That's the whole point. It's a joke.
You should name the beacon Crisscross will make you, and then everybody jumps to it. Get it? Any 90s hip hop guys here? 80s,
Yes.
That actually is.
I enjoyed that one, Bill. That was good.
That was kind of good, but I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one. See, when I'm
AGI
trying to
make you
push it like
jump,
that.
jump.
I do, Redline. I just came up with something like that.
Why don't you do it
Nah.
more?
It just happened.
You probably had like a cabal of goon guys like trying to help you with that one.
He's got a writing team, and I'm his anchor on it. But man, like we're not good either. So
Fuck, Billy. Everything with you is a cabal, isn't it?
Not really.
It's a cabal.
It's like a scheming group of people in the background.
Is that what the C stands for in the TTC? Just a quick
No,
question.
that stands for consortium.
Is a consortium not like a cabal?
Cabal is a little more like secretive, I think.
Okay,
Consortium's a little more
consortium's
public.
more like
secret
official
political
above the ground, and then like cabal is like definitely like
Yeah, like
below
cabal
ground.
has like a nefarious tone to it. Consortium's like a organizational kind of wordage.
He was
went
also a
fucking
masked.
cabal, dude. That's badass.
He was also a masked character in the Mortal Kombat franchise. If anybody remembers him.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think
Cable?
cabal actually just means secretive because like it comes from Kabbalah. So maybe don't imply that they're like insidious or whatever.
Kabbalah.
Unless they're insidious.
What
Yeah.
Willie is not really telling you is it's actually short for commission.
Okay.
Oh my god, do you guys not know your American history?
No, we're not fucking American.
They're Americans, so no.
Americans do not know that.
Yeah,
I'm
in
sorry.
1776, it was Paul Revere that warned John Madden about the British coming.
The SEC.
The
Exactly.
commission is the collusion between the four mob families in New York.
You're talking about the.
Nah, you
Why would I
lost
know
us,
anything
dude.
about New York?
Nobody in America knows their history. It's okay.
Yeah, I love you just like pulling like random facts. Like, how does nobody know this? The four mob families in America in the 1870s. It's like, right.
Did you know the Ox Company's been around since 1775? Like what?
Was Rothschild considered a mob? Or no, they're just bankers.
The Bonanos, the.
That's the Illuminati guys, right, Bill?
That's the Pentaveret.
Yeah, the pyramid.
Bill, do you mean
Rothschild,
the
the Getty,
Rothschild family?
Right now.
Queen, the Vatican, and the Colonel before he went tits up.
Now, if you start talking about how America has back-to-back world champs and had to bail everybody else out, yeah, we know that part. But
Isn't America
all those
like
other things,
undefeated champions at baseball? Like every year?
Was 9/11 an inside job though? Was it?
Billy, the Toronto Blue Jays have a chance to win the World Series, but they don't seem to do that.
Are you kidding me? The Jays won like multiple years in the 90s.
I can't believe my dog.
Yeah, not since.
You guys were supposed to be like, yeah, that's a funny joke, Billy. It's the Major League Baseball. American teams win it every year. And then I was gonna come back with like, gotcha, fucking Jays. Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, did you know America's
baseball game in 10 years?
America's won against the world in baseball like every single fucking year. No one's beat them from the world. No other country.
Except fucking Canada.
America always wins the Super Bowl too, so what does it matter?
Doesn't America
that was
just
the
wait
joke,
for
Bill,
other countries that go to war and then they come in at the last minute and then win it and then charge everybody a bunch of fees? Isn't that what like America
No,
does?
we wait until you're crying for help. Okay, maybe you should read the history books a little more about how British crying on their knees for Daddy to come save them.
My wife won against all the other planets when she won the Miss Universe pageant as well.
How did she end up with your dumb ass?
Oh my god,
that was pretty good.
Oh goodness.
You know what didn't win?
She
Though?
fucking slaps you, dude.
You know what didn't win? The Penguins.
Jeez, always the Penguins with you.
No, the Penguins did win multiple times. Like, within
I
recent
can't
history.
wait to exterminate you from Delville.
So since
Penguins of Madagascar.
since we've devolved into American history and, like hockey or whatever,
Up in sports ball.
do you think it's about time that we cut it for the day?
Yeah.
About that time, chaps? All right.
Are you talking about
So
cutting?
here's
See you
what I'm
this
gonna
time next
do.
week with more Keepstar Kill Mill.